Man, y'all can do better than that for sure.
This program contains content that is intended for mature audiences only. Parental advisory is suggested. No one under the age of 21 should tune in. The views and opinions expressed by the guests, callers, and host are theirs and theirs alone, and do not reflect the views or opinions of the Jericho Broadcast Networks, Sky City Media Group, and any of its affiliates and or sponsors.
What's cracking, lagging? I got my phone ready. Just so y'all can't trick me. Today is Wednesday, November the 19th. And this is DvP, and I'm here with Random Thoughts from DvP with my super producer, Roy. And after me and Roy do our thing, I got a special guest, somebody I'm bringing into the scene with me. We're going to see what's going on with my brother. But I'm going to start off as usual, asking Roy, how was your week, bro? Hey, man, you're a little staticky there, man.
Yeah, I had to get it. It was caught up on the little thing. That's
sound
all.
A little hood over there.
Yes, and we do realize that is not me.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Man, it's all good, just staying busy, dude.
How was your week?
It's somewhat productive. Just been kind of moving along with some different things, and the holiday season is here, so dealing with all those issues, but getting stuff in place. But overall, it's been straight. Just kind of getting in there. We're trying to make some moves, getting everything ready, because when we hit 2015, we coming hard. So
you gonna be a change man?
Oh no, I ain't changing. I'm still gonna be me. I'm talking about we got work that's gonna really come back up full front.
The harder you work, the harder you play. I mean, that's my mom and dad that told me, work hard, play hard.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, we do that anyway though. That's that's
play hard
all the time. No, trust me.
When I get you to play hard.
When I do play hard.
You work hard all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
play hard all the time, not just once a month. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
Yeah,
what's the purpose of working hard if you can't enjoy the spoils of your work?
Well, I'm getting there because that's one of the things about me, man. I'm that Virgo absolutist. So until I get to the place where I'm doing exactly what I want to, it really ain't much that's gonna substitute for the things that I want to do. So I just be kind of like, I'm gonna just kick it until I can get to do what I want to do. Yeah, you got me by a few years, couple of years.
And trust this, man. When a brother is a grinding type of brother, he ain't gonna never be where he want to be, because when he get there, he gonna see another obstacle that he want to conquer. So you ain't gonna never get to that point.
Well,
you never get.
No, I'm trying to get back to a balanced out point of where I was at. So I know I ain't gonna never get to that point, because that, like you said, that point always keeps moving
you gonna want
as you do more. So no, I got you there. But I'm straight. Now, what about your week, dog? How you been?
Hey, man. Wait till the show starts.
Oh my God!
Hey man, I got shit that's bothering me. But so we got you out the way. Now I got a surprise guest here. Me and his brother, we've been interacting for a minute, but we've never had a face to face. But I checked out his page. He said a couple things, so I invited him to the show. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Then we're gonna bring him into the mix and get him into the flow. And so, ladies, those y'all listen, y'all got three different opinions. Y'all got a Jedi, y'all got a Sith, and we ain't made up our mind about this third brother yet. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself first. We're going to see how the show goes, see what side you on.
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Hey, man, this is the life, man.
I see y'all living this, so I'm going to sit back and get comfortable. Is that all right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right.
So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, my mother named me Dorian. My friends call me that, but as I approach this new venture that I am heading into for the new year, I chosen the moniker D. Carlisle. So what's happening, brothers? And what's happening to your listeners?
Well, and I'm telling you, man, my listeners, they something special. We got our own little dictionary based on some shows that we done had. I mean, we got educated orgasm. We got penis bamboozlement.
Okay.
Well, we always had attention seeking whore. I think that came from Facebook. It's a couple of more that my listeners have.
But wait, now you said it was a dictionary.
Yeah, I mean, because we creating our own one for random thoughts.
With the dictionary comes definitions.
Right.
So I'm gonna need you to back up.
Okay. So
tell me what educated orgasm. Define that for me. Let me.
You know how?
Is it just a
You
matter
want
of
me to
knowing
do that
what
one
you're doing and
since
how
that
to
was-
get to where you're going?
Yeah,
I mean, what is it?
go
No,
Yeah,
that was
'cause
based
Roy's the
on
cause
me.
of that one.
Yeah, I'm the cause of the educated
Now, hold on,
orgasm.
let me just give you a little prelude, because we joke and say Roy's the Jedi and I'm the Sith, because you familiar with the Star Wars thing?
Man, come on. Now.
Okay, so
Okay.
you there. Roy does not believe in. He's a commitment guy, kind of guy. He's not a random sex kind of guy.
Okay.
And once upon a time, I was a predator,
Okay.
so I could have random sex. I mean, to me, it was just sex. You know what I'm saying? I don't, if you were into, who cares? I mean, it wasn't like we was gonna have a commitment. Roy wants to be that full. He wants the big picture.
Okay.
I was cool with slices of the pie.
Okay. Okay.
So Roy needs an educated orgasm because he don't want that random chick. And I was cool with the random chick, long as she fit the description.
No, and see, let's get more to it. But I mean, for the most part, I mean that's what it boils down to.
Okay.
I said I've got to have more of a mental connection with somebody to really enjoy sex. And I mean, and I say this, I came out of a 15-year relationship. So I was married, pretty much 90% of my adult life I was with one person. I was cool with that and everything. So when I came out into the whole dating situation, it was just like, it was just a whole different ball game, because I got married in the early 90s and divorced in the mid, 2008. So the world had completely changed from a dating standpoint. And I was just like, dude, I mean, and I tried it. It wasn't like, I ain't tried it, Now, like I said, maybe the person that I tried it with wasn't just physically appealing enough to me. But I don't know. But what I've realized after trying that, because, dude, I tell you, before I was done, I was like, I really wish she would go home.
Okay.
I mean, before, not after I was done, but before I was done.
Wait,
I was like,
that sounds like slices of the pie. Just
but I
hurry
didn't.
up.
Well, I didn't enjoy it. There was nothing there because there was no connection for me.
Okay.
And I said I needed that emotional or at least mental connection with somebody to be able to enjoy it. And so that was that wasn't even Natalie. Natalie came up with Penis Bamboozled.
Yeah.
That was one of my people out of Florida, Honey.
Yeah,
Honey.
yeah, Honey.
Honey came up with
I
that.
thought she was from California.
No. That's Sawney. The
Okay.
different friends.
He got a bunch of girlfriends who I don't even know they call in, and now they my girl. Well, now they my fiancés. They his
Right.
girlfriends.
They're my home girl. Most of them just my home girls. So.
Okay.
But no, Honey came up with that one. She came up with educated orgasm. She's like, oh, you need an educated orgasm. We just like died on the air when she said
Okay.
it. So.
All right. So penis bamboozlement. That's
Penis bamboozlement came from. Hey, what's going on? I was
No problem. You here to get your service taken care of? Okay, Shard's on the way for you.
Hold on, that didn't even sound right.
Wait
She
a
came,
minute.
she
She
came
came
into
to
a
get
room with
served.
3 men, and you said she came to get her
wait. You
service.
talking about educated orgasms
You know
and
what I'm
penis
saying?
bamboozlement,
And
and
here
then
she
you ask her
walked
if
in.
she coming to get service. Okay.
You know what?
See that?
I'm just saying. Hold on. And because we sociable, come on and sit with us. We doing a radio show, and there's nothing like having a woman with us. And you got the pretty little smile, and I like the flirt.
Look at him.
You got a
Look
big
at him.
boyfriend?
Oh.
Does he know where you at right now? Okay, so we're not gonna say your name. We're just gonna call you Pretty Chocolate because I don't want no brother running up in here.
Let him not come rolling through here.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
who that is?
Pretty Chocolate. So you just with us, but penis bamboozlement came about because there was this girl who called in the show, and she had sex with this guy, and she like it had been a minute since she had sex.
Okay.
So she was in love, and she was ready to just she was head over heels. So Natalie and a couple others, like, you've been penis bamboozled. They was gonna take her on a penis shopping spree.
Whoa.
So she could be brought back to reality. It's like, it's been a minute since you had some, so you got some, you've been bamboozled.
And you just don't know how to act.
She got some and was head over heels after she got it.
Right, she was sprung.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
she got sprung.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Yeah, okay, all right. I'm
Yeah,
up
go to the
speed
old
on-
vernacular.
I'm up to speed on the glossary. Any other
Yeah,
terms
nah,
in
not
the
yet.
glossary?
We had that new in a minute.
Right,
Okay.
We got, it was
Okay.
three that we
It
got.
was
I can't
another
remember
one.
the
I
third.
can't remember what it
start
was,
writing these
but
down.
yeah, those two were just really funny, and they just kind of really stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, but
So-
you know what? I'm gonna start with this one just because we got a woman here,
And I'm gonna
she's-
give you
and
the
she-
microphone.
and she's married. So, Pretty Chocolate's gonna be your show name because I don't want no grief.
Yeah, I
And
like
if you-
Pretty Chocolate.
Pretty Chocolate. If you recognize her voice, my name is Roy. I'm having too much fun. Pretty Chocolate.
Yeah.
You seen the thing with Mary J. Blige where she said her husband can't have
I
no
did.
girlfriends and she can't have no boyfriend? You're a married woman. Tell me how you feel about that.
Okay.
And we already played the disclaimer, so you don't have to be politically correct because the host is
No.
not.
I guess the context for me, I agree and I disagree. I do feel like Mary has come from a tumultuous relationship. We all know her and her husband have been through it publicly, and I feel like there has been some infidelity in that particular marriage. I can't speak on it, but that's what she has kind of referenced in songs and interviews. So I think that's kind of her logic. So I think it's a trust issue. But in my marriage, my husband has female friends. I know about all his female friends. Actually, one of them has become one of my best friends. I don't see an issue with it.
Because it's a trust issue.
But I think her reasoning for saying that is she has a breakdown in trust in that marriage.
So then why even get married, though? I don't even stand.
Well, I don't think it happened after the marriage. I mean, I think it
so
was,
after we get married, you're going to tell me I can't have no friends? I mean,
Well,
it
some
almost sounded like it was ultimatum.
that's some
like,
that's some
Well,
vagina
what it-
that's some
what it-
vagina bamboozlement.
What it sound like, I'm gonna agree with Pretty Chocolate here, is that during the course of the relationship,
Right. Something
Brother Kendu was
Right.
talking about, this is my homegirl, this is my buddy over here. I know her from way back. Oh, but by the way, I was hitting that.
We did
Right.
the way back.
But see,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
whole thing you got to realize, and anybody who's listened to, if you've listened to Mary's music over the years,
Yeah.
and she was very open about not just this relationship, but things that have happened in other relationships that she's been involved with.
Right.
And you would think that, hey, that's Mary J. Blige. Dude gonna do right. Well, no. If dude ain't gonna do right, he just ain't gonna do right.
Okay,
And now,
and that was right
now
for a
hold on,
name.
because I can understand. I can understand from her perspective of why she's doing that, because she's being a celebrity. And this is one of the things where you kind of give some celebrity people a pass, because you look at it and say, you know what, I can only imagine, especially when you're living your life out in front of people. And that's without your choice. Because if that's what you do, people gonna talk about you, people gonna do whatever.
Well-
so being able to say, okay, we ain't gonna have no friends, and I would hope that they have some exceptions, because I'm sure she's got some male friends that have been legitimate friends.
Yeah.
From that time frame. But dude, I mean, most people, this is something, I get my percentages when I talk about dudes all the time. And the reality is, most, and I'm not even going to use my 80%, 90%, most dudes, unless you've been friends with this female for like years upon years, most female friends that we have are somebody that we initially was trying to hit. But you realize, you know what? She cool. We can be all right. And you'll let it go.
Well,
but if the opportunity arose.
Hold on. I think in that particular situation right there that we talking about, because I don't want to put no percentages on nothing, because that's too much like generalizing for me. But in that particular relationship, I think Mary's perspective is, I don't need any new male friends, and you can't handle any new female friends because you've been dipping out with the ones you claiming was friends in the first place. So we just gonna put a moratorium on all of that. If they wasn't down from the block, they not getting on right now.
I agree.
But to me, all you do is you make me just not call a friend now. When I say I'm going to the store, I'm still going around this chick house I just met, and you just ain't gonna meet her. Then, if you don't trust me, then why even try to be in that thing? I mean, because it's like when I.
Well, it's about
why,
what you.
Why put yourself in a situation like that? Because anytime she hit the stage, guess who's the first person? What they say? The only person who knows what her husband is a widow. So every time she does something, she ain't gonna have a clue as to where he is.
What?
So if she has a trust issue, anytime she try to look out on the stage and brother done went to take a leak, her mind saying he probably getting a blowjob in the bathroom. So the issue ain't gonna stop because you never fixed the issue. All you say, okay, Pretty Chocolate, you can't have no more guy friends. But
So
what about the ones you got now?
You saying she can only trust him as far as she can see him?
If that's the issue she going to, you can't, because we all meet people all the time. And if you're going from venue to venue, you're going to meet people.
True.
I mean, theoretically, this is our first time we met in face-to-face.
Word.
Face-to-face. I mean, if we click and she's a good person,
Right.
because I'm out here or because I'm at the store or whatever, oh, well, sorry, I can't meet no new people. I mean,
Now,
what the Waka Flock is that about?
but everything is not for everybody.
Right.
Obviously, these two grown people, this man and this woman, have had a conversation and they have come to the agreement
Right.
that this works for us. Maybe Mary gave an ultimatum,
That's what
and
I
maybe
think.
Kendu said, okay, I can deal with that. Going forward, I can live the rest of my life or the rest of the time that we're together with that arrangement. You, me, us, sitting right here, maybe that doesn't work for us.
But shouldn't the agreement have been don't cheat anymore?
I mean, I'm sure that
I mean,
was a
how
part
does
of
friends?
it.
Meeting a new person won't affect me if I'm truly a cheater. all you just told me is I can't cheat with nobody new. So as long as it was somebody you know, you saying I can still do it.
But I'm sure she doesn't have a problem with him like conversing with women. It's the close friendships, like a woman texting you and things like that. I'm sure it's like he said, it's some background. I'm sure it was an ultimatum that was involved in that.
Yeah, and it's you know, sometimes, you know, from a married man's perspective, and I'm sure married people all over the world will agree, there are some things that you do that may not be, you know, completely apart or in line with who you've been all your life, just to give your other half peace of mind.
Right.
Some things you just do. You know, I'm that guy. I'm a worrier. You know, have been since I was a little boy. You know, I used to wait on the bus stop for my mother to get home when she was working late, just because I had to know she was all right.
Right.
So my wife, my kids, when they go and they get to where they're going, call me. Do not text me. Call
And
me
I'm
and
with
let
you
me
on that.
know. So that might not necessarily be her. That might not have been her in the past, but to give me peace of mind,
Right.
But I'm with
she
you on
appeases
that.
me in that way. You see what I'm saying?
Cause see, this is one, and I was unhappily married twice, but that's a long story. But one of my issues was, cause people always say, and I hear this all the time, should you have a curfew? And I'm like, yeah, if you're in a committed relationship, y'all live in the same place, they're just respect guidelines. You can call the curfew whatever, but yeah, and I'm usually pretty chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
If me and you married, and let's just say neither one of us hangs out a lot,
Right.
but you decide you want to go out with your friends, I'm not really sweating because I'm not that possessive or jealous. Because if you don't want to come on, don't come on. I mean, I keep a power drill to change the locks. We're not finna sweat none of this shit. But anyway, my thing is at 12 o'clock or whatever time, and to me 12 o'clock is, well, now you say 1 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, you should be home. If you want to stay out later than that, then that should be discussed before you leave, first of all.
Yeah.
Then we come up with a time. And then I ain't even going to say, because there have been times we all have curfews, and then we having way too much fun. Okay, if we say 2 o'clock, when 2 o'clock hit, do not text me. You need to call me. I need to hear your voice. And you need to say, hey, babe, I'm with, we having a great time. And that's all I need, because I ain't finna ask you 200 questions.
Yeah, that's a respect thing.
But to me, and that's a respect thing. And it should, but everybody should have that going in. I mean, I heard women say, I'm grown, I don't have to call in. Don't call. Don't call. Shit. Ask my first ex how that went. Because, see, I kept an extra set of locks in my little thing. First time you miss something.
Wait. So you changed the locks on her?
Damn sure did. Well, I mean, it wasn't because she stayed on it. It's because she left. She got mad and left and said she wasn't coming back. And I said, are you sure? Because I don't want your key back because I believe you'll make another key. So I gave her 30 minutes after she left because I give you time to drive up the street, realize you made a mistake.
Right, come back.
But at 31 minutes, me and that Black and Decker, it take 3 minutes to change 5 locks. I changed them all. So she came back, I called the police because she was trying to break in my house.
Whoa.
Because everybody who live in my house got a key.
Wait, you called the police?
Yeah, because I wasn't working, so this was personal.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
But I mean, I believe in the whole respect thing. But if you're cheating, me telling you can't have friends, I mean, that's a tertiary discussion. We need to discuss why you're cheating.
Right.
Then we need to discuss what we're gonna do going forward. But for me to tell you you can't have no more guy friends, that means I'm totally overlooking the problem, especially, and this is just for us locally. Atlanta is the gay capital of the world. Mm-hmm. So just because you can't hook up with Dorian now, don't mean you can't hook up with Janet when you go out. So which bag of worms am I really stopping? Because we haven't discussed the real issue to say, hey, okay, let's
I
just.
agree.
So when people make these little adjustments, I mean, a big part comes from not knowing who you are, not knowing who your mate is.
Well, now this brother had to follow Mary J's discology.
It was a condition.
I mean the Mary and KC, Mary and whoever that made her want to just be happy, and Mary Mary ain't
But
like you said, Mary been telling everybody.
But maybe he don't like
through
R&B.
her whole career.
Maybe he don't like R&B, so maybe he not listening to her.
But this is just one condition,
Right.
of probably many. You don't know what that brother got to go through. Maybe he had to get naked on the other side of the door as soon as he get home. Strip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let me smell something. Let me,
Oh, wow.
don't
I
smell
see
like
what you
Irish
saying.
Spring when you get here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you just never know.
I'ma
So
tell
we
you
just
this.
on the outside looking in.
I'm gonna tell this story, and don't y'all laugh now. I had one of my exes always swore I was cheating. And I was like, you know where I'm at all the time. You can call me anytime. You can pretty much come by any job I got unless it's with a private person because I do bodyguard work. You can't just meet us nowhere because that ain't happening. But if I'm at a club or you can come by. So one day, I come home. I've been working 24 hours because I do bodyguard work and I was a cop. So we were chasing somebody who was on the run. So I come home, it's 24 hours, 25 hours later, and I get hit with this, where you been? Well, in reality, I've been to North Carolina, I've been to Tennessee. I mean, in 25 hours, we've been to 3 different states chasing this dude. I'm tired. I really don't want to have time to argue. And her thing was, I know you've been with some bitch. I know you've been. So, yeah, we're on internet.
Oh, okay.
That's why we run the disclaimer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
so
didn't
what
hear
his
it.
thought process is not reflected on anybody.
Right.
Okay.
So,
hey.
I'm a super logical brother, and I'm a critical thinker. So my thing is, you know what? I don't even have time for this. I tell you what, this is the deal. I'm finna go because I need to take a shower. It's been 25 hours. But when you've been cheating, if you want me to think you've been cheating, she don't want you to take a shower because you're trying to wash it off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, listen, this is what we're gonna do. There's a 67% chance you can win this bet. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have oral sex because either I taste like must because I've been working. I taste like soap, which means I'm guilty, or I taste like coochie, which means I'm guilty. So there's only 3 things I can taste like. There's only 3. And 2 of them don't favor me. So if I taste like the 2 that you win, you get to keep.
Keep talking.
I was like, who's the echo? You get to keep everything. Everything. I will walk out this house with just the clothes I got on and replace everything I got.
Hey.
Huh? So I'm saying, so there's only one way I can win. Now, if I win, you continue what you're doing, and then you shut up. So you just finish the blowjob off. Let me go take a shower and shut up. You know what I'm saying? Get past the musty balls because I know it's a little smelly because it's been 25 hours. And I've actually ran out to some people, so I ain't even had a chance to do nothing. You know what she said? Oh, you a smart ass. Now, what other choice did I have? That's all.
So she had 66%. You had 33 and a third in your
No,
favor.
she actually had 67. Hey, I had 33. She had 67.
Okay,
period.
okay.
So but how else could I prove that I ain't been cheating? Right then, the only thing we could do was do the litmus test.
So did you get broke off?
No, I got punished for being a smart ass. But that's all we could do right then. I mean, because how else could I prove that I haven't been cheating?
Hey.
I mean, what?
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do.
Because if you've been gone 24 hours, you shouldn't smell or taste like Irish Spring.
But
I mean, we end up getting divorced. So still I'm happy.
To Brother Kendu's point and defense, that was something that you were willing to do at that point in time with that particular person. This man is married to who we hope is the love of his life,
or his cash machine,
or his ATM,
right,
or his fantasy, whatever. So obviously he's willing to say, "Hey, I'll place a moratorium on new friends. What's this on? No new friend, no new." So he's going there with her to maintain that particular relationship, just like you was willing to, get chromed out. To prove that you are the man that you say you were.
Right,
so
it was a give and take.
Relationship.
If you right, you get the house and everything that's in it. If you wrong, I get a blowjob and I get for you to shut up for the rest of the night. So
and he's giving up new friends that obviously are irrelevant to him, and he's taking his wife, keeping his woman. So,
but they can't be irrelevant if he was knocking them off on the side. I mean.
Hey man, he's had a growth experience.
Hey,
the growth was what caused the cheating.
That's funny.
It was the growing.
we need to get a phone number.
Oh yeah, give out. Oh, you know what? Because I see y'all texting me. Leave me alone. Quit playing, y'all.
The number
is
678-701-3738. That number again is 678-701-3738. Give us a call if you want to get involved in the conversation and talk to DvP about his whole. Well, I ain't even gonna say. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say. I just leave it where it is, and
But all right, but this is my thing. And you married now, right?
I am.
And you married. Yeah. Okay, so we got the 2. You got a pretty smile, so I'm assuming that you happily married or you've been drinking.
No, I'm happily married.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give you both. Go ahead. And you have what?
I've only been married 6 months though.
Oh, so they don't even count then. Oh, so they don't even count.
But we've been together for almost 8 years.
Whatever. So she's still in a state of penis bamboozlement.
No, I would have found out in almost 8 years.
I'm just saying, but hey, I'm telling you now, dating, and don't get me wrong, dating and marriage are two separate.
I agree. I agree.
Right.
The last 6 months have been
Right.
different. So
Right.
I
So
agree.
you know, and see, and this is my thing. Oh, here she is. Here she is. Look at her. Woo-wee. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what I thought just then, because I heard she got a big boyfriend. Oh, speaking of your big boyfriend, I'm kind of mad because I heard you cheating on me. But that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. I ain't even gonna call your name out yet till I come over there. So, yeah, and you know the dating thing. So let me just ask you a personal question since we already there, because I've been married twice unhappily. So you know that's why I
Did
smile
it
now.
start out unhappy though?
No, because they started off having sex with me. Then when they got a ring, the ring actually ended up locking the door. That's why I said, let me get my own lock. So we're gonna lock something. We're gonna lock the front door. We're gonna quit locking that door. So realistically speaking, I don't want you to call him because I don't want you. What if you call him? Tell him my name Roy. And you're in the first 6 months, so you're really cheating. You still have as much sex as you did when y'all were dating?
Yeah, actually more now.
For real? Hold on, you got a sister?
No.
She said
Okay.
more.
That's
I don't
what's
have
up.
any inhibition. Like before when you're dating. Yeah, I mean, you know. Anyway, for me, it's just like you just don't really know. You always kind of have that question in the back of your mind. But that's my husband now. Like I am with him for it's nothing. That he
So
can
y'all
come
hooked the
home
swing up, huh?
and say he want to do. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna at least try it, baby.
I mean,
I'm gonna try it at least
Push me,
one
baby.
time.
Push me.
Hold on.
This is my husband.
Hold on.
Like,
Dig
Are you on
that,
Facebook?
dig
Cause
that.
I need to see if you got any friends. you got an uninhibited friend.
I mean, you feel me, sure.
I'm just saying, cause
it's different.
I feel you.
It's different.
I feel you, and I feel you. So I like that approach. So you know, Mr. Chocolate, you a lucky man, cause hey,
Show enough.
I mean, she just and you know, people can say a lot of things, but if you'd have seen the smile on her face right then, see, I know, right? You know, the way she smiled, Roy should have played the disclaimer just for what crossed her mind while she was talking about what they do. You know what I'm saying? I can't even grasp as vivid as my imagination is with some things. Y'all know I'm into gratuitous nudity, because that's just my thing. It's my hashtag. Gratuitous nudity is always welcome, just because it's who I am. But yeah, where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
You a Grady baby?
No, South Fulton.
Oh, so she had like parents and insurance and shit. Am I right? Yes, I am. See, you can tell who legit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's what that means. You know, if you weren't born that great, it meant you knew both your parents at the same time and y'all had insurance. So you know, they probably had electricity and shit like that. So I'm hating. But I you know what? You are a real little sweet girl. I like you. You just so open. That. So yeah. What's she at? Oh, I'm still mad at her, so we ain't even gonna talk to her right now. So how long you been married, bro?
7 months.
Oh shit.
Kidding.
I was gonna say penis bamboozle me and vagina bamboozle me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I'm talking to these two.
No, man. On the actually next Saturday, the 29th, we'll be celebrating.
Yeah, don't get it wrong.
12 years.
You mess around, your locks will be changed.
12
Congrats.
years.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
right on. Right on.
You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying?
that.
And this is what I'm pissed about. This brother been married 12 years and he still got hair and it's black. That's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Look at me, 2 unhappy marriages. I'm bald and I'm. So, hey, I mean, the white ended up being a bonus because women seem to like it now. So you know, through bad things, good things can happen. So, but hey, you know what? And I appreciate marriage because I'm not against it.
Yeah.
As my pastor told me, every woman is Mrs. Right. You just have to find your Mrs. Right. So I'm down with that theory.
True.
And I'm always happy to see, like I like to go people watch. I like to go in the park, and I love to see black couples holding hands. It's just to me, that's just the greatest thing going when they holding hands. Because I hate to see them when they walking side by side. And they walking side by side like they soldiers. You're like, yeah, he in trouble. You can tell he done did something wrong. He walked through the park trying to get out of it, but he don't realize if he just grab a hand, that'll give him some brownie points. Because women like to hold hands. They ain't going to admit to it. They're going to try to ball up their fist because they don't want you to hold their hand. But if you grab it, give them 3 to 5 minutes. It's gonna unravel, and it'll end up grabbing yours. So, fellas, I'm just telling y'all that little tip now. They all want to hold hands.
See, I'm a little different, though, because I walk slightly behind mine and to the outside.
You looking at the booty, though.
Yeah, I'm looking at the
I'm
booty.
saying,
I'm looking at the booty.
I already know you a simp.
But then,
You a simp.
but then when I'm swinging this right arm, every time I swing it forward, I'll give me a little tap.
See,
You feel me? Give me a little feel, you know. So
the gratuitous
slightly to the
PDA.
outside, you know.
The gratuitous PDA, and women like to be touched. Even though, you know, it's a man's thing that we like, touching is most time it's our, what's the word? is our love language is touch. Women like to be touched too, and they like to be touched in public because they want you to acknowledge them in front of other people.
They love being touched in public.
You get major points from touching your woman in front of other people because she know you'll touch behind closed doors. But when you claim her when other people are looking, because they ain't no different than us in reality. We look when we with them. They look when they with us. It's just about respectfully looking. Don't turn your head and don't walk into a tree looking.
True.
Cut your eye and continue back.
Oh yeah, we like to sit down and people watch.
Right,
man.
you know what I'm saying? That's the life.
Every week we do a little Starbucks date, and while we sitting there, we relating to one another, but we just watching folks that go by, male and female. So it's no big deal. But to touch back on that whole male friends thing, my wife has just she just completed her first triathlon a few weeks ago.
Okay,
so
she can beat you up.
No,
she like an iron woman.
She can't handle me. She can't handle me. She can ride that bike farther than I can, and she can run farther than I can.
So
she can't handle me though.
So if she can make it past 20 minutes, you're gonna get tired. She started to fight.
Now she can avoid the fight if she just take off running, because I ain't running. I ain't running.
Like, hey, babe, come back. I was just playing. Come back.
Yeah. Right. So what she's found out is that she enjoys training with male cyclists better than she enjoys training with female cyclists because the brothers push her.
Right.
I ain't tripping. And mine is hippie and thick in all the places that I enjoy. So when she puts those that riding fit on,
right?
Good Lord, have mercy. And I know, I know when she's up on that bike and she's down in the cut, whatever them little
in her crouch,
in that thing right there. I know it's a nice view from behind because if I could keep up, I would be back. That might be my motivation.
Right, get right, just so you can ride behind.
So anyway, but I'm not tripping off of that because I know who I married.
Right, and you secure with you,
and I'm secure with me.
See, and that's a real man.
Hey, all that new friends. Yeah, make new friends, especially if them new friends is gonna benefit you. Hell, I put mine to work. If she can go to the Starbucks and flirt with the little dude behind the counter and get me a free latte, hell,
you know what I'm saying,
hook it up.
I can't, man. And you know what? See, I can't get brothers stressed because there's a thing that was on Facebook that said, hey, if you're gonna date a star, know that if you like pretty women, and I'm shallow, I have no bones about it. I love pretty women.
Lord,
every pretty woman gonna come with her own set of stars. If you can't handle that, stick with mud ducks. Mud ducks don't have no stars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Big mix, the bull moose don't have nobody following around.
My woman can come to the club where I'm working at, and I don't care who buy her drinks because that's more money for our dinner date. Let them,
man, what you say?
Baby, dance with whoever you want to. You know what I'm saying? You can't be, long as y'all ain't swapping body fluid, we all to the good, but you let them spend their money because that means that's more money I ain't got to spend. You know what I'm saying? Well, the drinks gonna taste the same no matter who pay for them. I just feel better when somebody else paying for them. Hey,
I don't buy drinks.
Right, you don't even buy drinks. See,
but the thing that you said, and that's the thing that's funny. I tell people all the time. It's like, and that's the point. If you marry someone that's attractive.
Man,
that are attractive to more than just you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, stop tripping. What happened when you put the ring on their finger and all of a sudden they get ugly to everybody else? No.
But you gotta remember though, a lot of brothers lying. Like the thing say, brothers always talking about they date dimes, and you say, well, why your baby mama look like this? See, once I'm about it now.
That social media changed things up.
I'm unhappily divorced, but once I'm about it, my two exes were super pretty. My son's mother was a pretty woman. I ain't finna go that route because what I tell y'all, you gonna get mad with every woman. It makes no sense to fuss with an ugly woman. That's just, hey, y'all call me what you want to. Don't be texting me no craziness. I refuse to be mad at an ugly woman. What's the point in making up? There isn't one. So all that personality crap, hey man, y'all do it work for y'all. I'm telling y'all what work for DvP. I'm not finna get mad at an ugly woman. I ain't finna make up with an ugly woman. It's just not happening. It ain't. It's not. That's just me. Y'all can say what you want to say, but I'm an honest man.
Hey, bro.
But the thing is yeah, I know I like pretty women. So why would I get mad when another dude try to holler at her? See,
right.
She responsible for her actions. Her actions
there you go.
Still ain't gonna make me mad because if she decide that's the route that she want to go ahead. Because why keep her there for her to cheat? If this ain't where you want to be, babe, I don't have no padlock on the door.
Darling.
Holler at you because I've learned it's more than one pretty woman on the planet. So I can find another one.
678-701-3738. That is 678-701-3738.
So quit texting me and go on to call in and give me some thoughts.
It is funny though, man, and that's one of the things I tell people. It's like, we always talk about how you got men and then you got dudes. And dude be the first one that after he break up with the chick or she break up with him, she wasn't that cute, no way. No, yes she was. You just mad at her now. And that's one thing I say about my ex-wife. Whatever issues we may have, she was a beautiful woman. I spent 15 years of my life with her, like you said. I'm not waking up next to something I'm looking at. Why am I here? No, that ain't happening.
Man, if ain't nobody looking at yours, what you got?
Right. And that's what I'm saying.
I know they looking.
Yeah, cause I'm going to look when you turn your back.
Let me see. See, you might as well show me.
I know they looking.
But that's the thing. And, and when
I see, she saw her, right?
Yeah.
I think I've seen her somewhere before.
Yeah, man.
And the thing is, when you a man, and I appreciate what you're saying, when you a man, because I used to tell my exes were beautiful. Hey, babe, I want you to put on that outfit to make everybody wonder why I'm with you. Because I want people to look at you. I don't want you going there looking like, like you from Timbuktu. Go on and put on that little dress that you can't wear with nobody but me. Go ahead. Shine. Get your shine on, because it make me look good.
That's right.
I don't want my woman wearing this. And yeah, I agree that as a committed relationship or as a married woman, there's certain things that you can't wear out just in general.
Yeah.
But there's certain things that you can wear with me. Because to me, but once again, that's not a control issue, that's a respect issue.
Absolutely.
Right. Because there are some outfits that are just
a little too revealing.
Right. But if you with me, yeah, because now you come with built-in security.
Mm-hmm.
But when you saying you going to hang out with your girls or what, baby, let me just, can we just discuss this? Because I ain't that comfortable with that one.
So I was looking on Facebook probably a couple of weeks ago, and I saw this outfit that I described as boy shorts with electrical tape. Because literally, it was a pair of boy shorts, and the skirt look like strips of electrical tape.
I think I saw that. Yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah. So my point, and the question was, as the question always comes up, would you let your woman wear this out?
Okay, yeah.
Or
would you be okay with it?
It was your woman is upstairs getting ready and she comes down wearing this. What would your reaction be? My reaction was, she need to kick your ass back upstairs.
Exactly.
And do something
else. You know what I'm saying?
A couple other brothers was like, we ain't going nowhere because, when you come down here looking like that, it's about to jump off.
Right.
That's your in the house fit.
Right.
And a couple of other brothers was like, come on, let's go. But, me personally, I'm with you. There's certain things, certain views.
Right.
Certain views that only my eyes should get to see.
Right.
Because you're mine, I'm yours. Certain things I only get to see and everybody else has to imagine.
And it's just a respect factor.
And I ain't tripping because I know you're going to imagine. Like I said, mine is ample in the posterior. And it ain't a whole lot that she can wear that's not going to reveal that to the world. You know what I'm saying? But, it ain't no cheeks and no moons.
Right.
The top of your thong peeking over your jeans. Now that's a problem.
Or something she got to keep pulling down every 3 minutes. If you got to keep pulling it down, that's your first clue that it's too small. If every time you do something, you got to keep pulling it down, that's your first clue. Either it's too small or you too big. You figure out which one it is. One of the two. Because for some of y'all too big. You should have got 2 sizes bigger.
What they say, just because they make it in your size?
I'm saying, but some women, unfortunately, don't fall into the alphabet system. They're not an S, M, or L. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Don't act like I'm the only one who thought this, because y'all, ladies, and y'all the harshest judges of each other. Y'all know, because y'all tell us.
Exactly.
Y'all tell us.
What the hell she doing wearing that? She knows she ought not be wearing that. Mm.
But and I'm so glad I got a married brother here, because y'all always swear it's just me doing stuff. And we haven't talked offline about what because he asked me when I was going to talk about it, and I told him I got ADD and OCD, so I have an idea what I'm going to talk about, but I changed my mind just as quick as I think about it. So he's just here with me. Mm-hmm. So he's saying some things, and it's apparent he's part Sith Knight on me. He's part Sith.
Yeah.
Well, we've had the discussion, and the reality is,
Roy undercover Sith. He just don't want to admit it.
No, it's not that I don't want to admit it. I didn't say anything about not wanting to admit it.
See, if we were like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with Will and Carlton, I look like Will, but I act like Carlton.
Okay.
This brother is just sneaky.
He come sneaky. I am not sneaky. I am upfront and honest about everything that I say. Period.
Hold
It
on.
is
Hold on.
not sneaky.
Where's the
What-
bullshit?
what-
Where's the
what-
bullshit meter? Because is it
Whatever,
working?
D.
Is the bullshit meter working?
Whatever, D. Whatever, man.
I'm just saying.
I have not said anything that changes or makes any difference about anything I see.
I'm just saying.
Well, I tend to, and I'm gonna interject something that is sort of random to you, but I tend to believe the brother because he happens to be one of the fine, respectable
here we go with
men
that college
of
shit.
Phi Beta Sigma
There
fraternity
it is.
incorporated.
Blue Phi in the
so
house.
he's probably not just sitting here just spouting off
so
nonsense. I mean, you know.
PBS, right? Public bullshit. I mean,
Look at you.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
You smell that?
I'm
Do you
just saying.
smell that hate?
Hey,
Do you smell that?
Exactly.
You know, but
So-
but we have gone through that. D. I don't say anything. The only difference, like we said about me, if anybody wants the biggest difference between me and DVP is how we view dating. That is the biggest and probably realistically, well, no, and then use your arm thing because I like thick women. So
But see, me personally, because you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm 180 pounds. This is as big as I ever been.
Yeah.
Except for one time I had a dream I was 2 something.
Okay.
But I believe if a woman can't fit into this space, because I got long arms.
That's
she
what's
can't
happening.
fit into there, it ain't happening. Because that means I got to take a deep breath to pick her up, which means we ain't having fun. I got to bend my knees.
Boy, you gone.
I'm just saying, man.
He really
hey,
is.
hey, man, I'm 49. These are tried and true techniques, man. If she can't get in the arm, bro, it's not happening. If you know what I'm saying, if all I can grab is wrist to wrist, that's a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's
okay.
a fight.
Wow. Okay.
This is love making. That's a fight. Yeah, I already know.
yeah,
Hey,
see
bro.
that's the only difference. That's realistically
Hey,
the only difference
see how
between
much you weigh?
us.
I weigh 240.
See, 240. So if his woman want to run across the room and jump into his arm, he got 240 to catch her.
Gotcha.
Now, if she run at me, I already need to have my back up against the wall. I'm saying, we're going to be playing, what's the name? Someone called 911, call there you, hey.
But see, this is why you work. That's why I work out. That's why you work out to be ready. Because
Bro, working out ain't going to make me no bigger.
it ain't gonna make you stronger.
No.
'Cause
How
trust
about-
me, I know.
No, but see, that's
I'ma
why.
leave that
That's why.
conversation
If he
alone.
was single, I would hang out with his brother. Cause once again, so we could be in the same place at the same time. We ain't looking at the same thing. So I can be like, "Yo, D, they go on your side." He be like, "Yo, D, they go a skinny
Hey,
chick."
D,
So,
look
you
at-
know what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey,
So
hey.
we ain't even looking at the same thing.
Hey, look at Slim
You know what
good
I'm
body
saying?
over there. Slim
Right.
good body
So
over there.
when he see one,
And
he
say,
be like,
"Ooh,
"Yo,
they go
man."
power forward. They go power
Yeah.
forward. Okay,
Yeah,
bet.
you know, he be like, "Hey, man, they go one who like she a little hungry." So I know that's my cue. Look over there. Hey, man, yeah, because I'm looking for the one who need another ham sandwich. I need her in my life. My man here, he want his already be well fed. Ain't
Yes,
nothing I can
sir.
do. Ain't nothing I can do to a well fed woman except introduce her to one of my friends. Because
Hey.
I already know
What's happening?
we ain't there.
But it's good to know. It's good to know that about yourself.
And that's
Oh, yeah.
but-
And that- exactly, yeah.
Because right off the bat, there's no. What's the word I'm looking for? There's no misunderstanding right there.
No wasted
you
energies.
You can eliminate half the room if you at least know that about yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
And for me, it's really
I
just a
respect it.
preference. It's not a priority. It's a preference. That's another whole discussion topic
Exactly.
that we get into is preferences and priorities. But you want to go ahead and take a break now?
what time is it? Yeah, we good.
Yeah, we hadn't taken a break yet.
Yeah,
so.
we're gonna take a break and give y'all time. Quit texting me. Call in. What's the number one more time? But don't call in.
No,
now.
yeah,
Call-
well, don't call in until you hear
know what?
us.
I tell you back. We ain't gonna even give y'all the number because most of my listeners, y'all, unfortunately, y'all are colored. So we just gonna wait. 'Cause y'all on one. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back in a few. It's Random Thoughts with DVP.
Everyone needs a way to add gold to their financial portfolio. Carrot Bars International makes gold affordable to the masses with the freegoldplan.com. Get gold in 24 karat 999.9% pure gold bullion in small affordable weights. Save your money in gold and even get paid to share with others how to do the same. No broker fees, no setup fees, and with referrals, your gold can be free. Go to thefreegoldplan.com. That's thefreegoldplan.com now.
A passion for what you do plus investing in your skills equals the promised success that is Salon Envy. The vision for Salon Envy is to provide a professional working environment for the staff filled with positive energy, genuine respect for one another, and continuing education to stay on top of this ever-changing industry. Our goal for our clients is to create an experience that keeps you coming back for more. We are an exclusive beauty boutique with a team of hairstylists working alongside brow and makeup care specialists. We provide refreshments daily and a soothing ambiance with plenty of fun and laughter. We exude comfort, class, and style. So stop in and visit them at 865 Indian Trail in Lilburn, Georgia. Book your appointments at 770-686-3417 or check them out online at SalonEnvyATL.com. And remember, at Salon Envy, don't just envy, indulge.
Welcome to a new twist where the personal surroundings coupled with the reputation of professionalism and quality service makes a new twist Gainesville premier multicultural salon. Committed to creating a unique look for each individual, the incredible New Twist design team will thoroughly explore your wants and needs for your hair. Whether you're a full-time mom, a new executive, a student, or just a person on the go, from cut and color to style and set to braids and locks, a New Twist will find the look that fits your lifestyle. So check them out online at anutwist.com. That's a newtwist.com. Also, if you're in the Gainesville area, stop by and see them. 813 West University Avenue, Gainesville, Florida. Give them a call at 352-373-3300. The hours of operation are Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. A New Twist Salon, putting a new twist on the same old you.
Lisa, you've been staring at that computer screen for 30 minutes. What's wrong?
Oh, it's my new marketing campaign. I want to tell people how great my business is, but I don't know what to say. I need copy for the website, newsletters, and brochure, and I'm drawing a blank. Writing just isn't my thing.
My boss had the same problem, and he called Put It in Writing Professional Writing Service.
Put it in writing? What's that?
It's a business just for people who need copywriting, but don't have the budget for the big marketing and PR firms. They help my company tell everyone about the great products and services we offer through our website. And when my cousin recorded his CD, Put It in Writing wrote his bio and press release. They even do resumes.
That's good to know, because I'll be looking for a job if this business doesn't take off.
Don't worry. Call the professionals at Put It in Writing at 901-359-6629 and check out the website at putitinwriting2.com. That's putitinwriting2.com.
Are you in need of a dessert for a special event? Maybe a custom birthday cake. I know, it's your wedding day and you want a cake that will stimulate your taste buds and capture and create the memories for that special day. Well, Sweet Destination should be your choice. Let master sweet designer Montevia Gamble create a unique and delicious cake for your special occasion. But that's not all. Sweet Destination also creates other desserts, from cheesecakes, homemade fudge, brownies, cookies, pies, cake pops, cupcakes, and just about anything that you can think of. So check them out at sweetdestinations.com or on Facebook under Sweet Destinations. Remember, the greatest conversations take place on the road to the sweetest destinations of the human mind. So let's do more than business. Let's make memorable moments. We are Sweet Destinations. This program contains content that is intended for mature audiences only. Parental advisory is suggested. No one under the age of 21 should tune in. The views and opinions expressed by the guests, callers, and host are theirs and theirs alone, and do not reflect the views or opinions of the Jericho Broadcast Network, Sky City Media Group, and any of its affiliates and or sponsors.
And we are back. So, what you want to go ahead and you want to go ahead and talk about this?
Well, let's talk about it, man. You know, ain't nobody talking about it off the air when we do it on the air.
And it's so funny. We're gonna have a discussion about something we both not experts in.
Hey, that's real talk. That's that barbershop conversation right there.
You know, and I'm gonna plead guilty because I told y'all a couple times I watch reality TV just because people were saying stuff and I wanted to know. Because my first experience was when people kept calling me Peter.
Okay.
So I wanted to watch the show to see who the hell Peter was. I'm like, because I don't know this dude. They're like, he on this show, he on this show, he on this show. And you know, I tell people, man, I have a problem with when a man walks up to me and say, hey man, you look like Peter from Real Housewives. Because I'm like, dude, you really watch the show for real? I mean, to me, you lost 3 points off your man card right then.
Man.
But you know what? And I had to take it back because I understood, because the guy told me, he said, man, I got to watch it. My wife does this with me. And our agreement was, if she'll let me watch football. She'll watch football with me, and I got to watch Scandal and Real Housewives with her.
Dig that.
Okay, so
Right, compromise.
Okay,
That's compromise.
Yeah.
That's all
But if
that
you're
is.
just watching on your own, dude, don't tell nobody out loud.
Yeah, don't be DVRing
don't-
it and
yeah,
all
don't-
that.
don't tell about
yourself.
or like my boy say, what was it, last Thursday night? It was the NFL was on, the NBA was on, something else, some like 2 other sporting events was on, and dude was like, and you posting about Scandal and how to get away with murder.
Right.
Like
You know
turning
what I'm
your
saying?
man card now.
Nah, just go on to, just, you know, and I hope ain't nobody offended, but just go on to pick up your homo card. Just pick up a homo card.
Phone number before we get going.
Oh, yeah, phone number for those of y'all who keep playing and texting me.
The number is 678-701-3738. That number again is 678-701-3738. And so we're going to talk about the buffoonery that is reality TV.
And, you know, and I was, the only thing I'm going to relate, and I said, you know, back in the day when Jerry Springer was real, I was a Jerry Springer fanatic. When they used to fight all the time, you know, now that they always negotiate. Now, who cares about that? But, I mean, I've seen Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we was just talking. Now, I watched the last episode because one of my friends that posted, and I was like, dude, why you watching the show? But that's on you. But he was like, yeah, this dude lied on his dick. And I was like, man, dude, grown men don't do that. And then dude been to prison. But so I watched a little crazy show, and from what I gathered, last season, Buddy was married. Apollo, the convict, soon to be convict again, who's married to the attorney, who's shallower than me. He had been misleading everybody to think that Kenya was trying to get to him.
Yeah.
Or that she had, you know, was trying to get in his pants.
Yeah.
And he admitted that he lied about it.
I
That
saw
Nas,
that. I saw that.
I'm like, dude, yeah, you lied, you know, and you carried that lie for really?
Yeah.
You
made and caused problems
right
between the whole clique.
Yeah, well,
supposedly.
got his wife hating the woman because she thinking this woman after her husband. You know, when they met up in L.A., and, you know, he's like, yeah, none of that happened. I just, dude, I mean, really? Yeah. Really? So instead of trying to make your woman happy, you're trying to make your woman jealous. But like I said, she knew you got a convict. And I had my thoughts about him anyway, because like I said, I saw the one show when everybody was talking about when he wanted to fight the gay dude that was with her. You know,
missed that one.
Okay, when you're a grown man, when you're a grown man, a real grown man. I'm tell you some grown man shit. One, grown men do not want to fight. We don't want to fight unless it's absolutely necessary. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you say.
Because we're going to be sore. Shit.
Right. A dude want to fight all the time. But once you reach a certain status, you will do everything in your power. You'll buy a dude a drink just to stop a fight. It's $7. It ain't worth it.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, you know, we had a misunderstanding. Let's go through this. Boom. And that's the case. But Buddy wanted to fight a gay dude for which you get no points whatsoever. And trust me now, I was a fighter at one time, and my folks would tell me if you fight certain people, you can't get no points because that ain't a fair fight.
Right
now, you're supposed to be a convict and you hard. And as I was saying, there's a big dude. How much you weigh?
180.
Okay, 180. Oh, well, I'm bigger than you then. And in reality, when it's time for a man to fight, there is nothing that can stop him other than the cops with a taser.
Yep.
Because we're gonna take it. So. Dude, you've been lifting weights, you know, you pull your little shirt off, shoulder off, your little pecs looking all, you know, whatever. And you let some old dude stop you from fighting. See, to me, that meant you were gay. Because when it's time when the fight has got to happen, can anybody stop you?
Not at all.
It ain't happening.
Plus, like I said, I'm not going to make no announcement.
Right.
I'm just going to walk up to you and slap the shit out of you.
You ain't got to start taking off your
and
clothes.
then we can decide if you want to continue. Because if you want to continue, you know that I'm ready.
Right.
I done already made my opening statement with this one piece. See if you can handle it. If you can handle it, I know what I'm into.
But the dude didn't even threaten him, and the first thing he did, he pushed his wife off, which to me was a punk move, because it's 2 people, well, 3 people you ain't pushing, your wife, your mom, and your kids. You know, you're not pushing them. When they come and grab you, you give them an evil look, and you say, let me go. You give them their voice, then they know that, hey, you ain't strong enough to hold me in the first place. Yeah. Let me go. And they understand that. Because then they give you that sad face with a little tear in their eye to make you feel sorry.
Please don't do it.
Well, and they turn you into a punk, because that little face, especially from your daughter, that little face will get you. You know, but when they grab you, you're not finna throw them off to the side. I don't care how mad you are. When you look at them, you realize what it is.
Yeah.
You try to get them a stern voice. Babe, let me go. This ain't what. This is gonna happen. Just go ahead and get the bail money. But I'm finna get this one in. Let me go. Let me go. But then you let 2 old. I mean, come on.
But now hold on. Let me derail that for 1 second, because we're talking as if that's real. And see, my position is all of that nonsense is scripted.
Reality TV is the most
None of
scripted
it's
TV
real.
on TV.
None of it is real because what happens really on in most people's lives on a regular basis is not interesting enough for television.
Well,
so we got to build some nonsense into it to sell.
Well, I'm gonna say 8% of it is real.
You said 8.
Yeah, because
0.8.
Portia did go to jail.
Oh.
she was
I saw the reach. She did kind of drag her ass across.
But she
floor.
was at the county jail. There's a mug shot. So there's something, and the thing is when you listen to him, and unfortunately Peter said it best. He said y'all see 1 hour when they might have almost 80 hours of film
footage.
for the week.
Sure.
And they're gonna show you the worst stuff for the ratings. So
Correct.
yeah, because at some point you do. Because I've been on a couple of shows, and after they've been with you for a while, you do forget that they're there. Because we did Cops a couple of times. You know, the first couple of times, it's so fun. The first couple of times, everybody's speaking correct. So police stop it. But the first time somebody pushed the envelope, you don't care about that camera. Beep. The reality does come out. you
Get that mother
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, but I'm like, people get into it, and it's so funny to me because I'm like, if you watch most of these, because I like Duck Dynasty.
Oh yeah.
And I like the one with the alligator people. See, to me, that's reality TV.
Yeah.
Oh man, when they go alligator hunting.
Nice.
Oh,
man,
yeah.
That's my inner hick. I want to go alligator hunting.
Well, they
yeah,
do. I mean, because they're working though, and that's the thing. Because they're
reality
working, right?
TV.
They're reality
they're
doing stuff.
But
biggest catch or whatever, greatest catch
right,
or whatever.
see,
Now
to me,
that's
those
what's
are
happening.
reality
That's
TV.
real stuff.
But these little shows where they make people look bad, and you see people on Facebook, they get all into it, and they be like this, and it's like, come on now. You realize these people can't be committing all these crimes on TV and think the cops ain't watching. I mean, that's why I didn't like Amish Mafia. I tried to watch it.
I did too.
So
I saw a midget and I instantly got hooked. A midget that was
Yeah.
a thug,
Yeah.
and I got hooked
Come
for a
on.
minute.
Dude,
I was like,
dude,
wait a
dude,
minute.
dude,
I already
3.5 feet tall.
got a fascination with midgets, and you one that's busting boys' windows out and punking people.
Oh, he was
Boy, I
hard.
said,
now.
okay,
He was the hardest.
Okay.
He the hardest midget on the planet. But
Wow.
when a man got to get on the step ladder to fight you,
You step on people.
I got a problem with that.
Step on the hood of your truck
Yeah.
and bust you in the head with a pipe.
Hey, and Buddy driving a pickup truck. To me, that was the most comical. Dude, your truck is like your truck. You got 20 tires on your truck, dude. You 2'9"
Yeah,
with elevator shoes on.
yeah.
Wow.
But how do you commit crime and you think ain't nobody watching? Y'all keep going back and forth to court and y'all doing stuff and y'all talk. Dude, come on. Yeah.
So what in your opinion are the ramifications of the Real Housewives of Atlanta's and the love and hip hops and all of that?
It's dumbing us down. Because what it is it's come from a different generation. And when we grew up, and how old are you?
I'm 44.
Okay, so I'm older. When we grew up, even though our parents didn't talk, we didn't watch TV together. I mean, we had Miami Vice, and they didn't have the same. It wasn't glorifying killing. Miami Vice, which was the hot show in our day, they had the alligator. So I've been fascinated by alligators ever since Miami Vice.
Dig it.
But what we watched, even then, I mean, our parents didn't need to watch us because there wasn't nothing going on. I mean, what's the hardest song we had was I shot the sheriff, but I didn't shoot the deputy.
Okay.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
We didn't have the situation where the we got to run disclaimers on a lot of stuff,
Right.
Or the stuff that was always on at a time where we had to be asleep anyway.
But I mean, and it's
And
like
on
now,
HBO.
But
Yeah.
the problem now is that so many parents are 18, they don't want to be parents or they don't know how to be parents.
You said 18?
Right.
Yeah, if that.
Okay, that's grown.
It ain't grown.
You talking about 14s and 13s.
And I tell people, there's a difference between being old enough and being grown. Just because you can buy alcohol, it means you're old enough. Don't make you grown.
You're
but
right.
But that's the problem is everybody's doing this and they glorifying it because you see people like whatever that was loving hip hop when everybody used to go around saying, "Oh, don't make me put these paws on you."
Mm-hmm.
So you picking up these, you glorifying, it, you making it look good,
Oh, okay, I
and you're
missed
not
that
explaining this to your kids. And he got in a fight with the other little punk dude, and he was like, "Don't make me put these paws on." Because I watch, when somebody tell me something about something, I try to watch it and see, and I'm like, really, y'all buying into this? Because once again, I'm about that life since y'all like to say it. I was a criminal once upon a time, and the things that y'all saying, we all in our 40s. I don't know where y'all grew up, but in the hood, you grew up in the hood?
Yes, sir.
In the hood, when you had real criminals, you didn't have crime in your hood because the criminals who ran the hood would not allow it.
But you gangsters.
Those are real gangsters.
Gangsters.
There was nobody coming in bothering the kids, bothering old people. It never happened in our neighborhood.
Kids, old people, and athletes.
Right.
That's right.
Because it never happened. So I'm looking at all these people, and this goes back to another show, who hating on cops. Well, see, cops didn't have to come back to our hood because the criminal who did something, if he survived it, he was already tied to the fence at the property line, so the police could just pick him up at the fence. But they didn't. There was no old women getting hurt in our neighborhoods. Kids never got kidnapped, hurt, beaten. It didn't happen. So all y'all we run this. Well, how are these people getting hurt? Why is it always every week you see a kid getting shot? There were no drive-bys where kids got shot. You best learn how to use a knife and stab whoever it is you mad at.
So I know you said what'd you say? What's all them letters? OCD and ADD.
Yeah.
And you was getting ready to tell me the ramifications of the reality TV.
Hold on. This brother right here. Hey, man, cut his mic off. I done lost another friend.
I just want to know.
But see, and that's what goes to nobody wants to be responsible. Whereas in our day, there was always responsibility.
Yeah.
And now nobody wants to be responsible, and then everything is somebody else's fault. It's the teacher's fault. It's so-and-so fault. It's never parents' fault for not parenting.
So are there real ramifications of? We just talking about reality TV, but we can put all kind of things in there. Just the media in general. Are there real ramifications? Let's talk in the black community.
We don't want to talk about them. They get mad.
To these so-called reality shows, to the music that's being pumped into the ghettos every day.
People think it's real.
Yeah.
They think it's real. They don't watch the news no more. They rather watch Love and Hip Hop or Real Hot. They don't watch the news to see what's really going on in their neighborhood. They so oblivious to the real world that all they do is concentrate on these shows. And we talked about this with regular shows. You hear women all the time talking about how they ain't gonna be what they ain't gonna be. I ain't gonna be the side chick. This ain't gonna. But what are two black shows that women love? Scandal and Being Mary Jane, which are about being side chicks.
Yeah.
So y'all glorifying these shows, but you telling me you would never do this, but these are role models.
Yeah.
So how make that connection? You don't like it, but you make sure you get to see this every week.
Hey.
Well, but maybe that's.
Hold on. Excuse me. We have a rule. Next time two pretty ladies come in the thing, they're supposed to participate in the show. Just and y'all are two pretty ladies, just in case y'all got confused.
We got a phone call.
So I'm
by the bell.
I'm gonna let y'all slide this time, but next time y'all come, we got seats for y'all. All right. All right. Oh, we had a caller. Caller, welcome to Random Thoughts. What's going on with you?
Okay, you just made a comment regarding Scandal and Being Mary Jane, saying that women who watch those shows are glorifying being side chicks. And you taking it way too serious.
No, that's not what I said now.
Shows.
That's not what I said.
They're just... Okay, what did you say then?
I said that they say they don't like side chicks, but then they watch shows that glorify it.
Bring in, tell them to hold on.
Hold on one second. We're gonna bring another caller in.
Just tell them to hold on.
Hold on. Don't hang up now.
Caller that just got picked up. Hold on. We're gonna let the other caller finish first. So
hold on one second. Second caller. All I'm saying is you say you don't like it, but then you watch shows that glorify it. That's what I said. So if you don't like something, we were discussing earlier. I'm gonna stay on topic. I ain't gonna let my ADD kick in. We not homophobe. We don't like watching shows about gay stuff, but Scandal starts out with something gay, and we were talking about Oz and a couple other shows where gay things happen. But that's not the premise of the show. The premise of Scandal, the premise of Being Mary Jane is about being a side chick. That's what the lead character is. She's a side chick.
Is that right or wrong, caller?
That's not what I said. Okay, what did you say?
Hold on. We got to cut the sound up.
I don't know why it didn't go down.
All right. Go ahead, caller.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just feel like reality TV show is just entertainment. So, I mean, any person that takes it seriously and is really trying to live that type of lifestyle or whatever, they don't know the difference between entertainment and real life.
And how old are you, caller, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm sorry?
How old are you?
25.
25. Okay.
You're an anomaly because most people in your age group, they want to live that lifestyle, and that's why they're emulating it, because they believe that they can get to that point.
Okay, but this is my thing, and once again we talk about.
So
this.
I mean,
nothing.
Really, what point is it to get to make embarrass yourself on national TV and have your life being a spectacle? and people laughing and talking about you. To me, that's not.
So how do you explain the popularity of sex tapes?
Sex tapes?
Yeah,
I mean, it's entertainment as well, too. You know?
Because a sex tape for one Kim Kardashian has led to what? Exactly. So
I mean, sex sells, period. Like, that's why sex is something that's in almost everything from music to movies to TV shows. Like, sex sells, and people know that.
But let me ask you this, though. As far as the scandals and the being Mary Jane goes, and we'll say you're an anomaly because nothing applies to everybody. But can you say most of your peers in your age group feel the same way, that it's just TV? They don't live the same lifestyle. It's like what happened last year when everybody was quoting some phrase from Scandal. Everybody put it on. I don't even remember what it was, but she said something, and everybody started posting it.
Oh, no, because the only one I really remember. Well, I did. The only one I remember is the one that Dad said, because B613 command is the truth.
No, but she said something on one of the shows about she wasn't something, and I know it appeared on every timeline on Facebook, and it's like, really? She said something, and it was supposed to be hard, but you still a side chick. Still a side chick.
You know what, man? I don't believe in anomalies, and even in the case of this caller, I don't believe that she's an anomaly. Because think about it, man. If we real with ourselves, whatever was going on in the media, whatever was going on in music, when we was coming up, it affected us. Right, when Run DMC started wearing them shell-toe Adidas and with the fat laces, and they was untied.
I ain't never liked Adidas. See, so I would have been.
You would have been an anomaly with regard to Adidas, but can you tell me that everything that has been a fad or a trend as you was coming up as a young man, it just missed you?
Well, we were kind of poor, so a lot of it did. but I'm saying, but some things just don't apply. That's what I'm saying. Nothing is 100%. But when you look at it, and like I tell people, when you say that it doesn't apply to you, when you look at your circle, can you say it doesn't apply to anybody in your circle? And that's what I'm saying when I say about generalizations. Because a lot of things don't apply to one particular person. And we talk about thick women. Because according to the thing, everybody loves thick women. I don't like thick women. I ain't got nothing against them. I've seen some cute ones. I've seen some absolutely pretty ones. But if I got a choice between a thick woman and a woman who need another biscuit, I'm picking a woman who need another biscuit 9 times out of 8.
Preferences and priorities, dude.
Right, but I'm saying, but that's who I am. So, because I like smaller women, I'm an anomaly. Because most guys like the big booty. I don't like big booties. It just does nothing for me whatsoever. I mean, I can see one, and I can still.
We revoking your black card.
Right. Hey, man, but you got to remember, I've never seen Godfather. Do you understand what we're saying, caller? And I recognize
actually, I don't know. Is the other call one of the callers we lost? Is this
I'm here. This is Tiffany.
This is the younger caller.
25.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah, I was
okay.
25.
I think we lost the other one because of the sound, so know what happened with that.
So, yeah, Tiff, for your age group, how do most people feel about Scandal or being married? And I don't even know if Mary Jane come on, but how do
personally, I don't watch Scandal. I refuse to be a part of what everybody else is doing. But
how many of your friends watch it?
Everybody I know basically watches it.
See, right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. See, so you fall into a group that is just you. And when we speak most of the time, we talking about what the masses are doing, because we're all some of us are individuals, but most of us aren't individuals.
Right.
Most of us are collective, and we can't think outside. We can't think outside the box. Whatever everybody else is doing, I have never seen Scandal, not once. I can't do it.
And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I do watch it, but I like to watch it because I'm into the whole military type espionage
Watch
thing.
The unit then.
I did. That was my show too. See, boom.
That was why they
you know,
that anyway?
24, the best show ever on TV. You know
24,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, 24.
But
used to be the best
B613. I even did a post about it. I said, Shonda Rhimes, if you really want to make some money, you need to spin B613 off a Scandal, and you will pick up men in your stuff. Because Pops is the truth.
Yeah,
Papa Pope.
See, y'all
look here.
They talking above my head. Don't
look here.
Don't talk above the host head.
Hey, look here. I'm sorry. When they was trying to set him up, and he's sitting there with his daughter, just like, look here. Let me tell you something. Well, that was the one thing I thought you were talking about at first, because I remember that particular quote that he had. I am the hell and high water. So come whatever, I'm gonna be here. So
it was something that she said.
I know what you're talking about. But yeah, I don't know what that one is.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, I tried to. One day I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit down. I'm gonna watch Love and Hip Hop, and I watched 20 minutes of it, and I found myself making a noose because I was feeling suicidal, so I had to turn it. Because I knew I felt brain cells slowly dying.
Your caller said that these shows are simply entertainment.
Well, for the educated person, they are.
Well, exactly. My wife is a professional woman, got several degrees.
Right.
She admits that those reality shows are her smut TV.
Right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna get away.
She puts it in a category all of its own. There are adult women, some 25-year-olds like your caller, who can compartmentalize, who can process it the way it deserves to be processed. But what do you say to that 14, 15-year-old who is still influential, who's still that sponge that's soaking up everything that's being thrown at them, who's still that cassette tape, if you want to go back with me, that's having every outside stimuli recording onto it, only to turn around and play it back for the world? Is it then just entertainment? Or is it something else?
Well, I mean, that's where a parent is supposed to step in too, because
Yeah,
if they
but
had parents that were paying attention to what they're doing and their children, they would know to let their children know that that's entertainment. That's not real. That's not the reality. Like,
But
really,
we had-
nothing on
we had
TV
that
is
we had that
actually.
conversation earlier, and if you being honest with yourself and with us, you know, parents have changed a bit over the years, because now you got parents that are 13, 14, 15 years older than their children who are not separating those images, but sitting there and taking them in with them. So it's just a different kind of thing, caller. It's not just entertainment. There has some ramifications to that entertainment.
Caller, welcome to Random Thoughts.
Oh, well, yeah,
Thank you for your call, though.
We were saying
Thank
thank
you
you
for
to
your
the
call.
other caller.
Oh,
and now we got a new caller on the phone.
Caller, what's going on? Welcome to Random Thoughts with DvP. What's happening with you?
And they just hung up.
Hi, how are you, Darren?
Hold on, say what?
Somebody calling your government out. Jumped on the air calling the government name out.
What? Hold on, what'd you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, my DVP. How are you, sweetie?
Hey, hold on, quit playing. Who is this?
Kimberly.
Who?
Kimberly.
Hey, Kimberly, what's going on? How long I've been trying to get you to call in to the show? How long I've been trying to get you to call in? So tell
Say again?
How long I've been trying to get you to call in?
Probably for as long as you know me.
Exactly. So do you watch Scandal or Being Mary Jane?
I sure do. I watch both.
So tell me your thought
My
process.
question to you is, how can you watch the reality shows like The Housewives, but you won't take a time out and just watch Scandal once to have an informed decision?
Well, I mean, the only reason I watched Real Housewives, one, because they kept saying I looked like Peter, so I wanted to see who he was, and that was the only way I could find out.
Mm-hmm.
And then because they posted
So
about...
you watched it to get an informed, to make an informed decision.
No, but I mean, I hadn't informed...
an educated decision. So why can't you do that for Scandal?
I did. That's how come I know it's a show about side chicks. I've heard what people say. I mean, I have no interest in the side chick.
It's more to it than that.
Okay, what is Olivia Pope? She's a side chick sleep with a white dude. I mean, so to me right there, that she lost a lot of points. I don't have anything against white people. I mean, they're great, they're lovely, they help my taxes go down sometimes. And if I ever get drunk, I'm gonna call one so they can get me out of jail. But as far as a mate, I like the spice of black women. I don't have a Snow White fantasy.
So she lost points with you on that thing alone, huh?
Who?
Olivia Pope.
Wait, I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, once I start hearing people saying what it was about, like I said, the only reason I watched Real Housewives, one was because of Peter, and then because they were saying something specific about this dude doing some non-man kind of stuff. A man, I don't know a real man who has lied and said he had sex with somebody he didn't. One, a real man ain't gonna say who he had sex with no way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure we've all been through that dude status where we talk about who we slept with, but when we talk about that chick, it's because she was just some scandalous chick that nobody cares about anyway. And I'm sure we all know that D sleeps with his wife. But we're not finna sit here and go through a reminiscence where he starts calling names, pulling a DMX, Tarika Sharonda, Tamika Tawanda, because no real man is ever gonna do that. I mean, to this day, I have never admitted to my mom that I had sex, and I won't admit to it. I tell all my kids came from Sears. I'm not admitting to sex. I can't. I'm sorry. So I watched them because I was looking for something specific. I haven't heard anything that was specific about Scandal that would prompt me to watch it.
Well, let me interject,
The
man.
espionage, the secrecy, the intimacy. You look beyond the black, the white. You look beyond who's with who and look at the intimacy between the two people. It's so much more than just her being a side chick. It's so much more than him being a white man and her being a black woman.
Well, I agree with you, and I watch it. I DVR it. Me and my wife, we sit down and watch it together until I fall asleep, which I usually do. That's why it's on DVR, so I can pick it up later. And so I will agree.
I'm kicking him off the show.
I watch. As far as Shonda Rhimes goes, that woman is a genius. As far as I'm
calling
concerned.
out names.
Oh yeah.
She writes.
Oh,
bro.
dude, she is.
Writes.
I mean, she's
writes.
a great writer.
From Grey's Anatomy to
exactly
to Private Practice to Scandal to How to Get Away with Murder. The things that this woman sits down and comes up with and puts pen to paper and then brings to life in TV dramas. Oh, it's good stuff, man.
And I saw that, and that would be the only reason, because I have watched Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Because I saw it was a black woman writing it. And all shows ain't for everybody. I mean, like I said, I like the show. I like the show about the Swamp Man. I'm not telling everybody to watch it. It's one of my personal favorites. That's reality TV. I like that. I wouldn't tell them if it ain't what you into. It ain't what you into. Don't be trying to put me on the spot, Ken.
I'm a fan of great drama, and I watch all kinds.
Yeah, which is why I love 24. My favorite show now.
No, I've never watched that.
I love Blacklist.
Never seen 24.
Hey,
what? Oh yeah, Blacklist, dude. You got a computer with you. I got all of my. I got all 8 seasons on my hard drive, dog.
Hold on, she was saying. What were you saying, Kim?
I said I've watched one season of 24, and that's it.
Which one? Do you know which one?
And I love that type of show, but it didn't keep my attention.
Oh, see, no, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Okay, do you watch Blacklist? Do you watch Blacklist, Kim?
Do I watch what?
Blacklist.
I have watched Blacklist, and I have to say I'm watching it only because I'm supporting the actors and everything, but I don't find
James
that show
Spader.
particularly that funny.
No, not Blackish. Blacklist.
Blacklist. Oh, yes.
Like, man, funny.
Yes.
I like funny. I'm like, ain't nothing funny about Red.
No, Blacklist that
No,
comes
I
on.
love Black. Oh, no.
No, with
yes,
James
I
Spader.
love
Yeah, with
Black-
James Spader
I like
Red.
Blacklist.
You watch that?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say, because if you didn't watch Blacklist, you was gonna mess up the whole engagement thing. You know what I'm saying? I just can't be married to you if I watch Blacklist. I mean, what'd you say? Preferences and priorities.
Yeah, you got preferences and priorities.
That's a priority. Any woman who's gonna be with me has got to be a Blacklist fan. I mean, we can work on the other stuff. I will even give
So
you.
I just lost engagement points.
No, because you watch Blacklist.
Okay.
Now, if you say you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I mean, I'll go to Jared as soon as I leave here.
Yes, I watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, we finna cancel the show right now. I'm going to Jared. What size you wear? I might be in love. See, I'm a simple guy.
Might. I thought you already were. See, that's why I ain't called in.
See, because you didn't have no follow through. I need to hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? Men, we like repetition. We need what's the word?
He's trying to fix it up.
Yeah, we trying. Hold on, you married? What's the word we need? What's the word that she got? What's the word she used to get you married?
Consistency.
Yeah, consistency.
There it is.
Yeah. See, so
we can do change. We don't care for it
right.
much.
So we never discussed what shows we watch. So we was missing that final link. Now that I know that you watch 2 of my favorite shows, we there. I mean, I'm going to Jared. Then I'm going to what is it? Who's the people that sell houses? Remax.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Remax and go ahead and get us a house, and we'll do our thing.
I'm gonna jump on something that my man said, because
Sex and chicken.
one of the things that I said to people, and of course, as you first started watching Scandals, I have friends who watch it, and I'm a writer, so I like to see what some of the people are doing. The thing that I said at first, I was not upset because when I was married, I used to watch Grey's Anatomy. And I said, if you look at the shows that Shonda Rhimes has written, it's all the same show. All she's done is change the profession and change to the primary female is in each of the shows. Because all Olivia Pope is the upgraded girl from Grey's Anatomy who was the intern or who was the resident who was sleeping with the one doctor, who was married and all that kind of stuff.
Dr. McDreamy?
Yeah, him. And I have to disagree. When I watched them, I see three different storylines. I don't relate them together at all.
Well, see, no, you're talking about the story. Remember, you're talking about the storylines. I'm not talking about the storylines from a writing perspective. I'm talking about the character development.
I don't relate
the character
to
development.
Either.
Hold up. Okay, see, let me take you through this. Kim, I'm gonna let the brother say something. I might have to educate you on that a little bit to show you how that works out. To show you who the different characters are in the same shows, because that's what she does. And Shonda Rhimes even said it. She's like, I have a formula now, and it works. That's why people like it. It's the drama behind all of the different individuals that she brings in. Because when you look at the boy that got Columbus Short, they got wrote out of Scandal.
Yeah.
He wasn't nobody but Isaiah Washington in the beginning from Grey's Anatomy. He was that standoff character who was always in the middle of stuff because he was one of the people who was supposed to be there and always had something to say. Always had something to say about everything that was going on with everybody else.
You obviously have studied it a little more.
Well, I mean, I'm a writer because when I watch TV from a different perspective.
Okay.
I don't watch TV I really don't watch TV for entertainment unless there's a lot of stuff blowing up. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like 24 so much. A lot of explosions, a lot of gunplay, all that. That's why I like Taraji P. Henson in Person of Interest, and I boycotted CBS when they killed her.
Oh,
I refuse to watch.
Spoiler alert!
Oh no, she been dead 2 seasons because they done moved on.
Dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so I done cut them loose. I don't even watch the show no more because I'm like, ain't nothing like a sister that can handle a gun.
Okay.
Even though I got a rule, and I really don't want to date no woman that can legally carry a gun because they know how to make it look like they meant to kill you on purpose.
If she can't legal, that means she's a convicted felon. You might want to rethink that one.
No, that's a whole personal thing.
I'm just saying.
I mean, but no, that Shonda Rhimes' formula is about drama in relationships. And look at it's funny because we were talking about earlier how the homosexual activities have taken such a major negative jump now. How much conversation?
That is one of the only things I don't like about any of her shows, and a lot of the shows that are on now, is it's like the homosexual relationships overpower or so upfront in your face that I have to DVR everything so I can fast forward through it.
And that's the funny point that we were making because when people remember in Grey's Anatomy, the big girl with the dark hair was gay.
Is gay.
Or is right?
Just watched last week. They just
is gay. So I haven't seen Grey's Anatomy in a long time, but and what we talked about before with those, there was nowhere near the amount of outcry about how bad people look at that as opposed to how it is now. Why? Because now they're showing gay men doing that. And it's a whole different mindset with people.
If you really think about it, though, when they were showing on Grey's Anatomy, she wasn't so blatant about it. It wasn't so upfront. It wasn't so graphic.
Well, I don't know which one of them episodes you missed, but I know
in Grey's Anatomy as they are now.
I know I turned into one episode of Grey's Anatomy, and all I saw was girl head down there. I was like, whoa!
Fortunately, my TV, my TV doesn't do all of that.
I must have missed that episode, or I fast forwarded through it.
Well, to the bigger point, I think you ought to give the sister a chance, brother, because she
Scandal?
Just Shonda in general, man. Get you some Netflix on, man. Sit down one day, call Kim over. She'll walk you through Grey's Anatomy or Scandal.
I seen Grey's Anatomy.
She'll walk you through it, man.
I'm gonna pick out a Scandal episode with some B613 stuff in it. And let you see that episode. Let you start there.
It's on demand, so just tell me which one to look for.
That's a good start.
Because that B-search, I'm telling you that.
So Kim, man, we're gonna have a cyber day. You gonna explain all this to me while it's going on?
You know what? You Skype me and we'll make it happen. I'm quite a
girl. Hold on. You hear that voice she got?
Right. She did change it up on you.
She switched it up on you, bro.
Like, man.
Where am I located, DvP? Where am I located?
Uh-oh.
North Carolina?
Oh, see, you just lost 3 engagement points.
Uh-oh.
So what?
You losing points because you don't know where she is what she's saying.
I said North Carolina.
Florida?
I'm not in North Carolina.
Savannah?
South Carolina?
See, you just lost 3 points, dude.
But I'm going to Jared.
Tennessee? I'm still guessing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, trying to help him out. That was Roy that said that.
I'm in South Carolina.
Okay, I was off by like 2 letters. NORSOU. Come on.
And many miles. Yeah, okay.
I said we're going to have a cyber date. What else can I... Man.
You're going to have to get in the car over this one.
You done messed it up now. You got to go get in the car.
And I can't,
Speaking of car, man, your car is wired for the millennium.
Oh, there he go. Hey, man, cut his mic off.
Man, your car is, man. I know you got Wi-Fi in that bad boy, don't you?
This is how you lose friends. This this brother was so close to being a friend of mine. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what? Ain't today National Unfriend Somebody today on Facebook?
No, that was a couple days ago. That was
okay.
No, that was a couple days ago.
I'm black.
Really?
I'm black. I'm on color people time.
That was the I saw who was it? I think Jimmy Kimmel did something.
Yeah,
because that's what I saw. I was like, what? National
That was
Unfriendly
like
Day.
Sunday or Monday.
that
yeah.
was Monday. Yeah,
All right,
I think it was Monday.
I'm black, so I can be late. So today is gonna be my National Unfriend Somebody.
No, man. I'm in awe. Really, you know that I'm paying homage.
That ain't what it sounds like.
To the Chrysler. That joker is
It sound
wired.
like some BSery.
No, I'm saying it don't make no difference what kind of phone you got. He got your charger. It don't make no difference. You need to charge a laptop. He got a plug. It don't make no difference. You need to Skype from the front seat. He got you.
This
Joker
will be the last show with guests in person.
He got that. He got that George Jetson.
This went down in history.
Boy, I said, man.
You know what? See, y'all just upping my plan to have more white friends.
How many batteries is on that bad boy? How many batteries you got in that?
You know what? And the only reason he doing this is because he's bigger than me.
to have white friends. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only reason he doing this because he's bigger than me. See, if he was my size, he wouldn't be talking all this trade because he got me by a good 60 pounds, according to him.
Man, listen, man.
So you don't have to have your back up against the wall, huh?
No, Kim.
No, he ain't finna jump now.
He's misunderstanding.
Okay, yeah, no, hold up.
He misunderstanding because I'm a techie. So to be able to get in that car.
Oh, you a techie?
Man, I'm a techie. So to be able to get in that car and plug up anything I got and get it charged in 15 minutes, hey, man.
Hey, Pretty Chocolate, we ain't forgot about you with your purple.
Oh, she rolled up now, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Chocolate, Pretty getting it together, boy. Hook the swing up, Mr. Chocolate.
She coming home.
Come home, them locks flowing.
Mr. Chocolate, I'm just telling you, when she come on, because she getting her hair done.
And she already had the conversation.
It's going to be PG tonight because she's jigging her hair. You have to wait 3 days to get the good stuff. You know, when they first get their hair done, they not going over the top. What you say, Kim?
You know that does not apply to me. Mine is natural. It don't
Kim campaigning like a mug. Okay, Kim campaigning. Vote for Kim.
Kim
2014.
Let's get real now. Hold on. Let's get real because from where we are right now, we probably ain't but a good let me see.
4 hours.
Maybe an hour.
Maybe 3.5.
Well, see, hold up. You said maybe 3.5. So what that means is from the state line now, we not but an hour, maybe an hour and 10 minutes from the state line where we at right now. So how long it take you to get to the state line? What's the midpoint? That's South Carolina?
Well, you know, of course I drive a little bit faster.
I don't do midpoints. I'm worth a full trip, so I don't need nobody.
And you know I love spunky women. Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Kim,
but excuse me.
Kim, if we was filming this show right now, you would see me on my knees proposing you. But we ain't filming. You just gotta trust it. You just gotta trust it. Good Lord.
I'm sorry,
you know
I don't meet halfway, and I don't do nothing halfway.
So wait. You missed a campaign platform. Say that again.
Hello
Kim.
there.
Say that one more time. Say it again.
I don't go halfway, and I don't do anything halfway.
Flat down.
Now you know what?
Can you make good wings?
I don't eat
No,
chicken.
he don't eat chicken. Yeah,
So he don't eat chicken.
He don't eat
he
chicken.
don't eat chicken, so that don't
he
work.
might have lost some points right there. I don't know. I thought I was going to have a friend. Can't get no wings, bro.
See, and we just discussed it. See, Kim, did you hit a Mary J portion of the show? So you can't have no friends who've been on my show.
I can't have what?
Hey, if they've been on my show, they can't be your friend because I don't like them. I'm just saying. I don't like
He
them.
got problems with all of them already.
Yeah, I just got a problem with you and him right now. I tell you what, you can't have no friends with anybody who went to college that's been on my show because it's just college boys I'm having a problem with now. Just college boys.
No, man.
That's funny.
I was talking about you lost points because I thought me and you was getting ready to go when we leave here get some wings and a drink.
I already ain't messing with you.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I'm befriending you in a few minutes.
Well, my battery getting low, so let me go ahead and sit in the ride right quick.
Well, play the disclaimer
before
again,
you do that.
Play the disclaimer right quick. Play the disclaimer.
But no, you know what? You should. Like I said, Shonda, she definitely is. She is a brilliant writer.
Hey, that brother stay on task.
From the things that we get into, she is definitely a brilliant writer. Like a lot of folks, I actually have. Like I said, I've gotten to the point where I have to turn it off because I don't want to see the open and overt homosexual activity. I mean, yeah, that's
man,
that's what DVR is for.
I take the good
Go
with the
right
bad.
through it.
I take the good with the bad.
I just
And my wife will tell you right now, every time Cyrus go to tonguing down some little young boy he knocking down, I say, there go that gay shit. But it is what it is. You just gotta. Oh yes sir, yes sir. Excuse me, I'm gonna let this. I'm gonna let it straight. Oh yes sir. So, but now let me ask you this. Let me ask you brothers this question, because we're gonna go back another step.
I'm cutting both y'all
Shonda
off.
Rhimes versus Mona Scott. Who's pumping more nonsense into the minds of impressionable young people?
Well, I can't even tell you. I don't know who Mona Scott is.
Mona Scott, Mona Me Productions, Love and Hip Hop, that whole.
Oh, see, I don't even watch that. No, reality TV.
If you want to talk nonsense, then it will be Mona Scott. Even though I don't know who she is because I don't watch that reality TV stuff.
Right, and that's what I was
That's
saying.
nonsense.
I actually did. I don't know if you remember when I did the post on that. I did a post on that, being a writer. I say the thing that people have to realize is that what Shonda Rhimes does is strictly entertainment. It may be based on a character, and that's what Olivia's Pope is actually based on, someone who was in George Bush's cabinet.
Okay.
So that's what her job was, a fixer. The first season, Scandal was about her fixing people's problems. It morphed into all the other stuff, and the other stuff just took precedence over her fixing the problem. I think it was season 2 or 3 where she became the problem with her relationship with the president. But that reality TV stuff, I don't like any of it. And when I say any of it, I mean I'm down to the New Jersey Housewives, the Housewives of LA. All of it is just straight nonsense, and it's bull.
When the thing is you know what I do, but I met one of the girls from basketball, whatever.
And I knew, like, that we'll talk about that.
Scared of. I did security for her, and she was nothing like, because, I mean, you know, when they tell me I'm doing security for somebody, I try to get something so I see where they at. Because I was like, why do you need me? You like to fight. I don't deal with people who fight. She said, no, that's just a show. But she was one of the coolest people ever.
Right.
I did security with Kurt and Rashida. I didn't see no problems. I did with Cynthia and Peter. They were not like the show portrays them.
Exactly.
That was, you know, because, come on now, think about it. In reality, if somebody going to pay you deep 5 figures or 6 figures to be a fool, do you really, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? I can't say. I've thought about that thing myself.
I mean,
and
you
I don't know.
And that's the thing.
I don't
know. Consider where you at.
If the contract's sitting in front of me,
right,
I got a decision to
make. And that's the thing. People don't know what they'll do till it come up.
Exactly.
Now, if you do it for free, most of us would say no, even though you can look on World Star Hip Hop and see us doing crazy stuff every day for free.
Yeah.
But if somebody offering you real money to let them in a part of your life, because remember now, there's certain things that they can cut off.
Right.
Because you never see certain issues in their life. And one of the big things that you'll notice, and this is one of the things I really like about Peter and Cynthia, you don't see much interaction with their kids because they don't allow that. Because you get to say what can and can't be on there.
Right.
So they got a lot of control over it. And if they're going to pay you, so you can say, hey, okay, well, this is off limits, this is off limits, this is off limits. We're going to give you $120,000 to do this for 12 shows. That's $10,000 a show.
But now, hold on, though. What I can say is there's certain ways I'm just not getting ready to allow me and mine to be portrayed.
Right.
And there's certain things you're not going to see me doing. I know for a fact you're not getting ready to catch me trying to, would you say somebody was trying to, you know, fight a gay dude.
Right.
Because his wife was with her. That makes no sense to me. I still don't get it. I probably need to go back and watch it to get some context.
Don't do it.
Because if he's gay,
don't
what's
watch
my
it.
problem?
Don't watch it.
With him being with my wife, was it?
It wasn't even about that. It was don't watch it.
Okay,
Trust me.
but it's just a certain
I
light.
think it's just demeaning how these women are in public and even in their home fighting. Fighting
throwing drinks at each other and calling each
throwing
other
drinks.
bitches.
And, I mean, the ignorance of it is
Especially when you know a camera's
ridiculous.
watching you.
Yeah.
Because we've all done things we don't like, and we're glad it was before the days of the internet. We've all done something that we're ashamed of. And when you got kids, you pay a whole lot more. Because I'm telling you, when I had my son, I was a pure hellraiser before my son. And that's one of the things, you know, we laugh about. I always tell him I'm mad at him about because he made me lose a lot of, because before, when I was a cop, I didn't mind getting suspended on a monthly basis. I didn't care. I was going to make my point. My son, it's like, man, you know, I got to watch out for him. I can't be getting suspended because that's when I can't do stuff. I ain't gonna not book the system. I just ain't going to book the system out loud.
And the difference to me with the two things is, like I said, the Shonda stuff is listed as entertainment. But we turn around and the girl Mona's stuff is listed as reality. And that's the problem that we run into, because now people have internalized that.
Portrayed as being non-fictional.
And both of them are, because I talk to people those situations, like I said, when I say the point of reality, it may be ad-libbed. Anybody who's done any acting, they understand what ad-libbing is. But reality TV is still a television show. They set those situations up, and they say, okay, this is the scripted thing. Play the part that you're going to do. And this is one of the things, like, I watched, when you talk about Basketball Wives, I watched 2 or 3 episodes the first season, and I say her name because we've been friends for long. I knew Royce Reed,
right,
who was on Basketball Wives when they first started.
Okay.
And the funny thing I tell people, people like the big thing with her is that people were talking about how she was, quote unquote, embarrassing the other wives because she was out at Ludacris's party dancing and doing her thing. Okay. So when I looked at all of these other women and realized Royce is the only one with an actual job. And guess what Royce does for a living? She's a professional dancer.
Okay.
She gets contracted to go out on concerts.
Okay.
With these people.
And
she
she
runs
wasn't married.
a dance studio. No, she wasn't. None of them were ever married. Sony was the only one that was actually married to Shaq.
Right, which I never understood how was Basketball Housewives.
That was a whole nother ball game. Royce has a child with one of the players. But she was the only one that had her own stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what she did. And it's just like to look at how they portrayed her, that's what made me start to realize, okay, this reality TV thing couldn't be right. And then I asked her family, her brother, and her dad, because we were real close. And they were like, dude, they give us the scenarios for the stuff that they put in these things, and that's how that's set up.
I need to time out. Did you just say it's called Basketball Wives, but none of the people on the show are married?
The first season, the only one who was married was Shaq's ex-wife, and she was the one that started the show.
But
she was the only one that had ever been married to one of the players.
Even on Real Housewives,
some was engaged.
On Real Housewives, most of them weren't married.
So they know that this wives thing, this housewives thing,
bogus.
it's a brand now.
Yeah.
Well, all you got to
and
do
that's
is
what it
tag
is.
it wives
Right.
and tag it real,
Right.
and you might have a hit on your hands.
Because Real
Yeah.
Housewives,
Why?
Real Housewives wasn't married. Most of them weren't married.
Yeah.
That's
And then when they get married, they bump them off the show. The white girl got married, they kicked her off the show. When she was single, she was on the show. The little Asian chick, I was like, so y'all keep saying these shows about housewives, and I'm like, we talked about this. Why not just have a show called Real Ratchet Hoes of Atlanta? I mean,
Exactly.
I mean that's what it should have been called, Ratchet Hoes of Atlanta.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's all I saw. Because it's like, where do these women come from? And they're supposed to be classy with money. I mean, they
Ratchet gold diggers. Let's call them.
Now, what I want to do,
That's the
what I
word,
plan
gold
to do,
diggers, right?
is the next time I'm sitting there, because sometimes
Sit where? Not here.
No, sitting.
Okay, yeah, because you ain't invited back. I'm saying,
Next
you're not invited back.
Next time my wife is having her weekly dose of smut TV, what I'm gonna do is, because it's usually on DVR, because she just makes time for it when she does. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a point to not let her fast forward through the commercials, because I want to see who's advertising with this thing. I want to see who's spending money with this thing.
I mean,
because it's bigger than that nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, that's what it's
bigger than
about.
that. Because think about it, man. Back to MTV Cribs. You remember they used to throw that thing on MTV and loop that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Every day, all day. You go to MTV 2 or 3, and it's just a Cribs marathon every day.
That's the reason I had a ball of
In
crystal
my
because of
perspective,
MTV Cribs.
what they doing is they know who's watching it. They know our babies is watching it. And what they doing is they showing babies that they're not educating enough to be able to get to that point. Reason to become consummate consumers. You just gonna buy and spend. You saw Ty Law's crib with that big 94-inch TV on the screen. Oh, I want that. Guess what you gonna do? You gonna go get a credit card. You gonna run that damn credit card into the ground, and you gonna have that 94-inch TV, and you gonna be in debt for the rest of your days. And you gonna what you owe them is what is what keeps them rich. You see what I'm saying? So there's a plan behind all of this nonsense, man. We got to start looking a little deeper than just the women throwing drinks at each other and dragging each other across the floor. What's the real reason that Mona Scott is allowing these people or cutting these shows up to portray black people in that way? Oh, there's a bigger picture.
Because you said that I read 2 articles. One, you know who has the biggest group of supporters that actually support products that are associated with their brand? NASCAR.
Okay.
NASCAR has
Yeah.
If Todd is,
Why you think all them
right.
manufacturers on the
and that's why they
cars?
charge. But that's why they pay so much just to be on the car, because NASCAR supporters they are loyal to brands that they see at NASCAR events.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things, what's the guy, Orlando, somebody who produced the shows, and he started doing his own shows so he can sell the commercials. He doesn't sell his shows to networks.
Oh, you talking about the one I posted, Byron Allen.
Byron Allen.
And
I saw that how he's a super.
He's the wealthiest. He's the wealthiest black producer in Hollywood.
Because he doesn't sell like the girl y'all talking about sells.
Yeah.
He sells his own commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So that he can get paid.
And he just gives his shows away.
Right.
That's why I told you it was a premise. We was talking about, like, I'm trying to get the crew to understand that we can make this money. We can do it.
But and the thing is with reality TV, and it's so crazy when there's a semi decent show on, most time the younger crew ain't gonna like it because it's not entertaining. Because in reality, as a race, we don't like shows that inform us.
Mm-mm.
We like shows that dumb us down, and it's I even understand it. I watched Jerry Springer just for my life was so serious I needed to take a break from it. Like the reason your wife does, she smart TV. I need to watch something that would just give me a break from the day-to-day stresses I was having.
I get it.
So I'm not even mad. What I'm mad about is that people take it so serious. I mean, you didn't see none of us when Jerry Springer was a joint going around trying to fight each other, having these crazy conversations.
Exactly. But it's billed as something else, though. It's a talk show.
Right.
This is like Brad said.
It's reality.
This is billed as reality. But it's billed as this is what life is. This is what you are to aspire to be.
But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that, because like I say, you're a Grady baby. You from an area that's the hood.
Right.
What do most of our young boys think of the three best options for them of coming up out of poverty?
Sports, music, and selling dope.
Thank you. I had never met this brother before today. Those are the three. No, that's not. It's the generation after us. It's the generation after us.
Right, but I'm saying
they had that thought process.
Think about musicians because they were the gangsters in our neighborhood made sure that we were educated. Either you're gonna be educated or you're gonna be a great fighter.
I was educated, but I still wanted to be in New Edition. I ain't gonna even front.
You too? I was mad when Johnny got the gig.
Hey, boy, I knew.
You know what?
I knew that was my job.
Can I get a credit? I'm gonna need a new producer.
I can't even lie. I was mad when Johnny got the job.
I wanted to get signed to Death Row. I knew I could do it.
You know what? I can't. I can't with these two. I can't. I cannot with these two.
If it is love.
Oh man, he over here doing the dance.
Bust a step. Bust it, Roy. Bust it.
You know what? Where is the FCC when you need them? I don't know where I lost control, but somehow or another we have gone off the deep end. This has become a reality show.
Hey. So, I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, man.
Nah, yeah, you fired.
I'm sorry.
How much time we got left before I get the
We got about 15 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to put this in white people time. We got 3 minutes because y'all two got to go. Y'all two got to go. Where's Shar? Yeah, let me just fuss at you again because Shar got a boyfriend, and I had to hear about this boyfriend.
He cool people, though, too.
See, now I'm getting a cosigner.
I'm sorry, dog. I mean, he good people.
But what's the name of the location that we broadcast?
Salon Envy. Yeah, we at Salon Envy.
Oh, because she's supposed to be over here to give us. Where your niece at? Cousin? Shar, the other Shar. With the $7.95 a minute voice. So she can do the Salon Envy thing.
Stacy, yeah.
I thought her name was Shar. Because it was two Shars.
Oh, Charmaine is her friend. She works with her.
Yo, Charmaine is the one who was doing it.
Okay.
Okay, I thought y'all were related. Yeah, anyway. I heard from a source that you had some boyfriend who was all up here the week I ain't show up. So I just, where you at now? Because I got some backup.
Listen to it.
We can't hear the fight.
We flexing.
You supposed to be meeting somebody down the road.
Oh.
Is she still on the phone?
She need to.
So see,
Kim,
you know what?
2014.
See, that's gonna be my
Kim,
next. So how
2014.
women? No, see, that's how women try to do stuff. When you corner them, they deflect and redirect. Cause we were talking about her boyfriend. All of a sudden, she deflected and redirected. But see, I'm that brother who I learned when you start arguing with a woman, keep a 3x5 card because they will unfocus you. So you stay focused with a 3x5 card.
Especially you, because you got all the
that what the
letters
problem
going
is right now, DvP? You're a little shaking. Now you're trying to get a new producer and a new friend.
Oh no, I ain't shaking at all now.
See.
Well, I'm just saying, Kim. I'm a Skype. Hold on, we ain't even Skype friends.
Get your card.
Send me your Skype thing. Yeah, we gonna have a face to face. But so how you gonna team up with Shar? Y'all ain't even met each other. Hold on, Ken, you ain't got no boyfriend too. I don't want to come all up there and there's some dude looking at me funny. Cause you know I run fast, and I'm really not that funny, so I can't tell jokes. You know what I'm saying? And you know I ain't bringing my used to be new friend with me because I'm finna defriend his ass. As soon as the Wi-Fi kick back in, I'm finna. Hold on, what you drinking? Maybe that's why you act like that. What you drinking? He over here with his bronze
I'm
cup.
a little tea right now.
Oh yeah, he drinking his Kermit tea.
But
It's none of his business.
After that first B word you slipped. Oh, next if I get to come back,
You ain't getting to come back. We already had that discussion.
Change it up because the FCC don't have nothing to do with this.
I'm giving them your real name. Whatever. I'm voiding all friendships. You happy?
He nice.
Hold on. Who happy? You happy? Okay, if you happy, I'm gonna let you slide.
It's going in and out.
Okay, if you happy, I'm gonna let you slide this time. I'm just let you know. I stayed in the corner crying for like 3-4 minutes before I had to go to work. And, you know, I don't like giving up sleep because I'm lazy. But I gave up sleep when I heard. I was like, shut up. And he was on. He was on the Queen's Eye View.
Right. Well, can't no dudes normally get to talk.
Right, and then he don't come to be on my show, so you know I'm just feeling some
he
kind of
was
way.
he was and he not only did he get to talk on the show, they told him to come sit down.
Oh, he got to sit. Yeah,
they gave him a seat.
Give me some tea because this is none of my business. Give me some tea because it ain't none of my business.
They gave him a seat. I was like, well, ain't this something? And then when I tried to talk in, they're like, oh God, they gonna produce a Roy.
Right, you know what
I'm like,
saying?
really though?
They wouldn't even let me stay last week.
Yeah, they just
You know
did
what I'm
say
saying?
something.
They kicked me out the pizza place. I was gonna get some pizza and some tequila. I couldn't even stay for that. I'm like, wow, really?
Well, I tell you what, I have enjoyed sitting up here and being subject to your random thoughts. I appreciate it.
Since it's your last time.
I certainly appreciate
your
it.
last time.
Well, I think I made the most out of my first.
Don't worry about it. Like I said, we got you on the shield, Doc.
Hey, and the thing
he
was,
done put it on the shield, bro. I'm back.
We used to be in a Facebook group together, but since I'm an admin in that group, he ain't gonna be in the group. I'm deleting a lot of stuff.
Booted. I'm getting straight.
You know what I'm saying?
booted.
We're gonna be one member short. I'm gonna be 2 friends short. How many Facebook profiles you got? Because you know, I saw the artist thing, I saw the radio thing, I saw because I'm like, okay. You know, you got 12 names. So I'm thinking you're a fugitive because I did a post about that. Because instead of Facebook telling you who somebody friends with, they should tell you who they used to be. Yeah. I'm tired of my friends changing their name every time they're on the run.
Well, you know, I change it up, man, because you're on
the run. I know why people change it up. You know
I got warrants. You know,
but as I'm sitting here, so I know how to get rid of him now.
See,
let me make a phone call.
What happened?
What had happened was
what happens is I sometimes I just get bombarded with so much nonsense on Facebook that I changed to my alias, which is Low Tolerance Forbes. Low tolerance for bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why that's what that change is all
see,
about.
That's creative. I like that.
That's what that change is all about.
I got
you know, sometimes you look at Facebook and social media in general, and it's just so cluttered with mindless, just nonsense.
And let's go there.
And
see,
sometimes you just have to break up with Facebook.
People have taken Facebook for reality, and it's like, I mean, I love Facebook because you never would believe.
Yeah, I love Facebook too.
I used to be a really shy guy. I started doing Facebook to help me start interacting with people because I don't generally talk to people.
Therapy for you,
right? It was like let me learn how to interact with people because I can cut Facebook off when it get to be too much.
Yeah.
But I've learned that some people take Facebook for CNN. I mean, on my page alone, I probably had 12 or 13 divorces just because people who like playing because Facebook is fun. So it's like if people up at 2, 3 in the morning, I done had Jerry Springer shows on my thing where I had a Facebook girlfriend and a Facebook wife, and I called one of my Facebook friends who's an attorney. So we all on my page. We having a divorce show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then somebody will inbox me, be like, how can you do that to her? And I'm like, this is Facebook. Do you really think if I'm finna divorce somebody, I'm finna do this on Facebook? And someone say, "Oh, I feel your pain." I'm like, really? You don't get the comedy in this whole series of events. That if you look at it, one woman the wife she's in Canada, the girlfriend is in Norway. Do y'all not see? And Facebook has no legal precedence. But I'm like, people are inboxing me about these divorce proceedings. I'm like, y'all do realize this is just Facebook. It's not for real.
Yeah, well, you touched on it, man.
We're not gonna talk about the number of side chicks you got all over Facebook.
Number what? Side chicks?
Say what?
All the number of side chicks you got all over Facebook.
I ain't got no side. I thought we was
Derek, calm down. Back up, Darren. Back up slowly. Back up slowly. Don't walk into it. Back up slowly.
I thought we was going to Jared. I thought we was going to Jared and going to Remax and getting the house in a ring. What you saying? Kim, you know you can't be divorcing me. We ain't married.
You brought up Jared and Remax. She got quiet.
Girlfriend.
Wait a
He
minute.
got them all.
That's because it's Facebook. But you know my heart only beats fast for you, Kimberly.
And like somebody from the 305 used to say, and you know he tell the truth because you can't lie on the radio.
Right, because it's a radio. The FCC don't let you tell lies.
And it's just between y'all too, don't
Right,
it?
nobody else
This is
hearing
conversation just between y'all.
Because we cut this off for everybody else, so it's just me, you, and the two people I'm finna get rid of. and they've been sworn to secrets because one is wanted, and the other one, you know, he need air in his tires, so just in case. So we got this. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Facebook and people just do stuff because some people do take it serious. They put everything on there, how they in love one day, then the next day it's like, really, you know, why are you putting all your personal business on Facebook? I mean, I put some personal stuff on there. I was proud when my kids got their diploma. When my daughter won the state championship, I'm proud of that. But I'm not finna put on there stuff that really goes on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post about us and how we had the little fight on here. But that's because to me it's satirical. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not finna put real stuff on there. You know, oh, we did this, we did that. But some people do it.
It has its place. It has its purpose.
But then they get mad when people comment. Well, if you make it public for everybody,
sure,
that you're going through all this range of emotions and yours is real, obviously, because you calling people names and you talking about their mama and who they slept with. Y'all having real arguments.
Yes.
Who has real arguments on Facebook? You realize people can defriend you.
A lot of people.
People can block you. That's why to me it's the crazy. That's why I'm like, when I got these inboxes, do you really think if I was going with the woman and she cheated on me, I'm gonna keep her as a Facebook friend?
Right.
Who does that?
Hey.
But then I realized, you know what?
Exactly.
A lot of y'all do that. This Facebook is just because I cannot log on to Facebook for 2-3 weeks. Because I mean, we're in the same group, and sometimes I don't post anything because I'm working hard.
Well, social media has become so pervasive, man, that it has seeped into a lot of people's reality.
Yeah, because they friendless.
And then you have those people that send their representative to Facebook.
Right.
They're the perfect girlfriend. They're the perfect boyfriend. They do all of this. They do all of that, but you don't have nobody.
Well, I liken it to prison. And I tell people, when I was a cop, there's some
jail
people,
to be interesting.
Yeah, there's some
Jail
people who want to
speak.
go to jail because that's the only place they can talk to people.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I had to fight a guy once who wasn't leaving, and he said, you know, we was overcrowded, and we had to put like 300 people out. So I went to get Bud and say, "Buddy, you going?" Oh, he's like, "Where I'm going?" They moving me. Like, yeah, you got to go. He said, "No, I ain't going." I said, "Yeah, you got to go." He said, "Who I got to hit?" Hold on, let me get somebody else because you ain't finna hit me to stay in jail. But Buddy was adamant about not leaving. And I said, Buddy, why don't you want to leave? He said, this is the only place where people got to talk to me. He said, you got to talk to me every day. On the street, don't about pay me no attention. And Facebook is like that for a lot of people. That's why they post so much nonsense.
Yep. And they can be who they want to be.
Because it's some people's reality. That's all they have.
But no, it's the only way some people can get people to talk back because you put stuff on your page and somebody say, "Oh, we're gonna pray for you," and I'm like, "I'm praying for you to hope that they shut your page down."
That's no different than when you actually see them in person and you don't recognize who they are.
Yeah, I mean, because they suffering from mud duckitis, or you know, I stole somebody else's picture.
Oh,
because I tell people all the time, you know, I'm at the club working, and somebody walk up to me and they be like, "Hey, DvP," and I be thinking, "Who are you?" And they're like, we Facebook friends. I mean, obviously, because that's the only way you would know DvP.
Yeah.
So when they tell me who they are, I run to the back and I look up the picture, and I'm thinking, okay, now in your picture, you light skin. You might not have the best of hair, but you under 200 pounds. The one I just saw at the door, you 275. And you greasy. What else?
Wow.
You 275. Whose picture was that you stole? I'm saying, I want to be the Facebook police so I can start.
That was her representative.
No, that was a stolen picture. She should go to jail.
that was their daughter. That was a niece.
She didn't even look like that back in high school. That wasn't even her at all. I'm saying, your kids can't even look like that.
Or you get that one though. You get that high school picture or that college picture.
That's like the Boondocks. Say, that ain't you.
But it's like y'all use this, and it's cool. Just be who you are. I mean, like people who only put up icons. You know, and the thing, you know.
Yeah, don't try to start no friendship with me if you don't actually put up no pictures.
If a girl only shows you her face, that means, you know, her body won't fit into the screen. Ooh, that's, you know.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
How you know? You don't put up whole pictures, so you can't say that. You can't say that.
Pull that up. Let's see Kim tonight.
I'm not on Facebook right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She Facebook divorced me. That's why, you know, we had I didn't get a Dear John letter. I mean, a Dear DvP letter.
I just had to leave the whole world. He crushed me, and I just couldn't even stay in that world at all.
I was so sad. But it's
You
almost
sound sad.
Yeah. I mean, between her leaving me and then find out that Shar had a boyfriend, it just wasn't a good week. It wasn't. But it's almost that time for us. I have enjoyed this. Y'all have been Thoroughly Comedy.
Thank you for calling in, Kim.
Thank you for calling in, Kim. We're gonna get ready to shut it
Thank
down.
you for letting me be a part.
Anytime. Be ready. Be ready for next time. So I'm
okay.
People, I'm getting rid of my producer because he's a traitor.
Well, if that's the case, he coming all the way to South Carolina.
I'm getting rid of my guest host because he was a traitor.
Man, I think DVP and D Carlisle, we need a show or something.
We already talked about. We gonna get him a little less random. So even if we had a random thoughts, we gonna have some functionality because we getting ready to start doing some live shows.
Some cue cards. We need cue cards.
Yeah,
so
I can't read. That won't work.
When we start doing it, because we are going to
we're gonna
get ready to move into
different.
January. We're gonna do the relationship series coming back.
I ain't gonna be on TV. I got a face for radio. Hey, I had fun. I forgot what the day is already. I'm trying to look at my phone right quick. But anyway, y'all know what the day is. We're gonna do this again in a week. I'm not sure where we're gonna be.
No, next week is Thanksgiving week, so we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, we might not.
We gotta talk about that.
Yeah, so I will let you guys know what the plan is. I appreciate y'all calling and listening in and sending me some of these crazy texts y'all sending me. I've enjoyed this. I have enjoyed my guest thoroughly.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Next time I ain't on the air, you can come take my place because I ain't gonna be here with you no more. Hey, what happened to Pretty Chocolate?
Excuse me.
Oh, she back that high. I want to thank my special guest, Pretty Chocolate, and tell Mr. Chocolate he a lucky guy.
She coming home, dog. She coming home.
Pretty Chocolate, wave your
still
hands
smiling.
so we know you still with us. Give a hootie hoo. Oh, she probably
under the dryer.
All right, and we've been here at Salon Envy, and
Queen's coming up in about 30 minutes.
So what Queens Eye View is coming on in about 30 minutes. So?
Yeah, they're actually going to have a very interesting show tonight too. They're going to be talking about, is it anybody's right to talk about who you love and how you love? Actually, kind of some of the stuff we got into. They're going to have some folks who are in some same-sex relationships as guests on the show and everything. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah,
they said in their post, "Bring your open mind."
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. So
we about to go though.
Yeah. I'm already traumatized, and vampires don't like cold weather. It makes it hard for flying, but that's a whole different issue. So yeah, we out of here, and stay tuned. We'll tell you what's going to happen for next week. But let's be on the safe side. We know we'll see you in 2 weeks. I'm guessing, unless I hit the lottery, then the hell with all y'all. I'm going on a cruise. But hey, I want, like I say, for real, I want to thank everybody. It was good meeting you, brother. And we will do this again. We'll probably just do it from 2 different places because he intimidated me up close because he's bigger than me. I don't like that.
Oh man.
So Roy, you got anything to say?
Deuces, my peoples.
Hey, we don't see you next week. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Eat plenty of turkey. Make sure you kill it and cook it first. Salmonella and all the other good stuff. I've enjoyed this. It's been fun. It's been real. Random Thoughts with DvP. If you ain't like the page yet, make sure you do. And, don't be scared to comment. All right? I'll see y'all soon. If not, I'll see you later.
Shawty be dead. Shawty just love drone. She need a designated driver cause she love drone. 8 up 14.